the script?
Yeah, I was.
So
But your
I
mic's
don't.
not
I
on.
have some equipment, but I don't know how any of it works.
Hold on, let him start.
I'm just saying. No, I'm out of character. I'm saying it
Yeah.
now. Oh,
Yeah, we're live.
oh, hi.
Greetings! We are Fellowship Gaming, here to entertain you with yet another tale of daring, disasters, and dimwits. So please grab your favorite drink and perhaps a snack, and let us regale you with songs of our misdeeds.
My handwriting is not that bad, sir.
It's better than mine, which wouldn't take much.
It's not the handwriting that's the issue.
It's
shit.
our inability to read our native tongue.
Correct.
The Fulberg General's now in ensign.
Tonight we'll be playing, or attempting to play, Traveler,
Yeah.
which is a high sci-fi D6 system game.
Just said,
Some of those
science
words are correct.
fiction, D6.
High science fiction.
Science fiction is like
It's high. It's
Is there a
not,
low science fiction?
Well, it's more. It's like it could be like Star Wars, which is more fantasy based. Star Wars is more fantasy.
So I learned there's a new thing. It's called science fantasy.
Yes.
Oh, that's not new. That's old as shit.
I mean, it really is kind of old. They just finally agreed with me that that's the right name.
Well, like no. There's science fiction and then there's science fantasy.
Uh-huh.
And I looked at it like the difference is science fiction becomes reality, and I was like, I don't necessarily agree with that statement.
Science fiction has roots in reality, meaning you believe it enough that if we did the research, we can make it real. Whereas
Correct, and that's where my statement is. It eventually becomes reality.
It could become.
Science fantasy is like Dune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people are saying, "Oh, Starfinder is science fantasy." I'm like, "No, it's science fiction."
Yeah,
It
They're
is.
like, "Oh,
minus
science fantasy."
the spellcasting.
Yeah. I'm like,
Usually, if you throw spells or magic into something, it instantly becomes fantasy.
but at the same argument, there is the literal statement that's high enough technology is indescribable.
Well, that's-
Indistinguishable.
Thank you.
from magic.
It's like unconceivable. I don't think that
It
word
might
means
be
what you think it means.
indistinguishable
Well, I guess I
from
won't
magic.
worry about finishing this.
But if
No,
there
no,
is
no.
also magic,
All right, sorry.
that's
finish it.
fantasy.
Okay, that's valid.
We cut him off.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oops.
You guys started talking about it. I said, well, we
Check
could
out YouTube.
Now
Click
you
the
know
bell
how I
notification.
feel.
Yeah.
And if you give us a like, subscribe, and hit the fellow shop on your way out. I don't know.
That's the on the way out one.
That's what he reads in the beginning.
Wow, shit. I was trying to finish it for him.
It says, request you can subscribe and hit the bell notification.
There we go. We
If
got
you'd
there.
like to join us during live stream, head over to Twitch and give us a follow in order to be a part of
Oh
our
my
live
God.
chat.
Don't die.
Yes, I'm trying not to.
Okay.
Sorry, Fred.
I am working very hard on that very thing.
What equipment don't you understand?
Oh, I just don't know how anything works. So I have a lot of money, but I got cloth armor that I know I can wear under my vac suit, but my vac suit does the same thing and it takes the precedence because you can't layer. But then I also have a shield, which gives me cover, which is different than...
Yeah, the damage here is how they do the combat. We'll get into it when we have combat, but it's basically damage is if they roll an 8 or a 10 or something like that, you'll get hit. But the damage, but your armor reduces the damage you take.
Oh, okay.
So that's one thing I actually like about the Traveler system. So if you will,
Cover gives DM or did
it makes it harder for them to hit you.
Okay.
And you can do the exact same thing when you can say, "Oh, I'm going to die for cover" as a
Or
reaction.
Dodge as a reaction.
As a reaction. But that also will give you harder to hit somebody when it's your turn to shoot.
Right, because for every action, a reaction counts as like an action towards your DM for the your turn. Okay.
So in other words, if you have a dice modifier of 2 on your dex, and you say, I'm going to dodge, you add 2 to make it harder to hit.
Okay.
But also you get a -2 to when you attack the following round.
Okay.
That's how I understand it. If I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I just know I'm a dwarf with a shield and a pickaxe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, I said everybody also gets a vac suit and one like cheap hand weapon.
If I don't
Yeah.
need a vac suit, I've got combat armor, which functions
Okay.
as a vac suit.
Yeah.
Then don't worry about it.
Okay.
I'm not gonna force you to
Well,
take
I
the
just
vac
assume
suit.
like vac suits are pretty common.
Yeah.
Like not the advanced, because I just took improved. I figured I could spend the difference between the initial and
Yeah, well,
Because I don't think any of us have vac suit 1. Well, some of us do. I don't.
Yeah, I do.
I only have vac suit 0. But
well, if you have, you don't always want to be going around in combat armor
I have other armor.
yeah,
and stuff like that.
I mean, you wouldn't want to go around in a vac suit all the time
Yeah.
either.
Correct.
true.
Well, it depends, because the high-level vac suit is basically just clothes.
True.
So,
But I don't think we're at that TL yet.
No, we're at
Isn't
the-
that like a TL 15 where it's like basically
it's like a 14, 15.
Yeah, we're
somewhere
at
in
12.
there.
You see, when I kind of the Traveler system to me, it's kind of like Star Wars, as in their technology level. I tried to figure out compare it to like Star Trek, what the technology level would be.
I
to
don't even
that.
want to know what a TL would be for a replicator. Holy shit.
My guess would be tech level 15 or 16.
gotta be
I'll
higher than
argue this.
17 or something.
No, if we're comparing to Star Trek, technically, a replicator would be TL-13.
Really?
Yes, because it is a bare minimum society requirement. TL-14 or 15 for industrial grade replicators.
Well, so I hear you. I disagree because the industrial came first, then it became commonplace, and that's where we came from, the utopian version of it. Once we took that, like we condensed it, kind of like Italian espresso machines, and then we made them home based. It wasn't we made a home base and then we upscaled it.
Correct.
Like computers.
I see your point.
That's all I'm saying.
And I understand your point, but I'm talking about when we look at the society as a whole, when people are brought into the Federation, they already have a certain tech level. Most of them don't have.
Well,
and
that's
they're given
that's
them.
not a fair comparison because the only requirement to be invited into the Federation is you have to be spacefaring.
You have to be warp capable.
Well,
That's
you are correct. You are
spacefaring.
correct.
No,
No, he's correct.
No,
He's
well,
correct
no,
because it
yes,
wasn't
more
until the
correct.
Phoenix that
Yeah.
we became. Tell us how you really feel, Brian. Okay. Just do it. Yeah, just do it all in one. Pull the Band-Aid, Brian. Pull it.
I love how we're all just like it caught all of us off.
It's like Brian Rose is here, like, teacher, I have a question. Like, what? Brian's like, you're all wrong. What's the tech level of that oil?
Well, and
Tech level of oil is America.
Yeah.
the only thing that like Traveler doesn't have, it might actually have replicators in here or something similar to it, but I don't think they don't have transporters.
They don't have transporters, but they have similar replicator
Well,
tech.
transporters and replicators work the same.
Yeah.
Or very similar, with the exception of the biometrics.
Correct. They're all matter energy transferencers.
Replicators are energy condensers, and transporters are
Constitutors?
constitutors. That's it. Because you're not adding or taking anything away, ideally.
Theoretically.
But they use replicator technology to do that. Like when Tuvix happened, they used a reverse engineering technology of replicators to transpose the two.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Was that murder or was it not murder?
It's classified as murder.
you can go to, I think it's Alpha Data or whatever it is.
Alpha Wolfram.
Yeah, whatever the fandom
yeah,
is for.
yeah.
They go
Alpha
it's,
Site.
They
They actually discuss it.
Janeway gets the opposite of a commendation.
A court martial.
She doesn't get a court martial. She gets a mark
Yeah.
because she herself.
Yeah.
She goes in her logs. This happened. I killed Tuvix. A demerit or something
Yeah.
like that. And they were like, no, you did nothing bad happen.
Well,
but-
they discuss its complexity in the most recent TV series,
Let's,
Lower Decks.
yeah.
And they talk about the complexity, like it's a really big deal. And they're like, well, no, she needed both of those people as two separate entities. They were killed to create one entity, and that by any law is not okay.
Right.
And so she was technically correcting that, even though she killed a unique
Neelix
individual.
is like the Marquis. He's not an established Federation member.
No, yeah, he's
Tuvok was more important for the day-to-day application of the ship, but
Neelix was important for his knowledge of the region.
well, Neelix was with Cass at the time, and it wasn't fair to her because she would. I mean, there's a whole.
Yeah, no,
It's one of the best episodes.
It's a fantastic episode because
3 episodes, I think it was.
There's just one. There's one episode that they
There
did.
was
No.
one.
Oh, I could be wrong. I thought that it was multiple episodes
No.
before they
No,
finally
it was
tore them
one.
apart.
No.
It's just one episode.
Yeah, it was just a one and done.
No.
Cut
I mean,
him in
that's
half.
fair.
Solomon the baby.
But yeah, I mean, a very similar moral conundrum happened with the Dowd
Yeah.
and Picard.
Yeah.
It was like we have no understanding of like our laws. What have
Yeah. Oh, that episode is so painful to watch. Like,
Yeah.
you don't understand. We don't have laws high enough to judge you, so we're leaving you alone.
Yeah,
Bye. Can I get
peace.
a water, please?
To think that Dowd could just wipe out the queue if he wanted to,
Yeah.
which is unfathomable when you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Like they play marbles with galaxies. But yeah, just he's like, I'm
Thank
the
you.
last. It's like, no, I don't think you understand. I wiped them out from existence. 65 billion members of a species that until yesterday everybody had memories of, and now nobody has memories of them.
I removed them from
And at the same time he's doing all this, he's screwing up with Deanna, like one of the most powerful empaths in the universe, and he's going, I'll just block her. Bro, calm down.
Yeah, which makes me wonder, like, why do we even have the travelers come through? Like, what does that even matter at that point? Let's go back to the Dowd.
Yeah. Not the Dowd. Dowd.
Yeah.
He's the last and the only. Well, I don't know if he was the only, but yeah, he was the last. That's one of my favorite episodes too. They're so good.
I think after season 1, Next Generation really picks up into its own show.
Yeah.
Season
well,
1.
I mean, Locutus of Borg. The movies are superior. The Hugh.
Yeah.
The kids.
Yeah.
Like 7 of 9. I mean, just
Which is why
Star Trek. I love Star Wars, but Star Trek, because of the format, did so
they're
much
two different sides
better.
of the
You're
same
correct.
coin.
I mean, I don't think Star Wars would work in the same way in an independent hour-long
I think
setting.
it could if they would.
It'd have to be like Solo. It would have to be Scoundrel level.
Yeah, it'd have to be Scoundrel level, or I can actually see a Rebel.
Well,
I
here's the
definitely-
issue.
To
A
be
lot
fair,
of-
the animations work for that very reason.
Yeah. So I'll clarify this and then we'll continue on. It's really hard because Star Wars is an opera. It's operatic. It's Episode 4 is not in and of itself. That is the first act, Act 1, literally Act 1, 2, and 3. That's how he originally wrote it.
The beginning, a middle, and an end.
And it's an
crescendo.
opera.
Yeah.
It started the space opera genre, and where Star Trek is the space serial.
Yeah.
They're totally different genres, and I just like, I'm not saying we're having this issue, but like, I just like when people are like, oh, Star Trek is better, Star Wars is better. Like, no.
Oh,
they're two different things.
I
They're
didn't say
apples and oranges.
better,
No, I'm not
it's
saying
different.
yeah. They're completely different.
Yeah.
The one thing I like about Traveler is they do have impasse,
Yes.
and they do have droids.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh wait, we can't say droid. We owe George Lucas 25 cents.
Yeah.
Oh no, crap! We owe Disney now.
Yeah, right. If they're worried about their 25 cents, they can come pry it out of my cold dead hands.
Oh, they will.
Hey, they will send the
They will.
Pinkertons.
They'll send
That is
robotic-
that's
Has Disney
Nintendo.
sent the Pinkertons?
It wasn't
Yeah.
Disney. It was
No, it was
Nintendo.
Hasbro.
Hasbro has it. I'm like, I have not seen one where Disney sent it out yet.
Yet.
Yeah, that's why I said yet. I don't recall Disney
No,
sending
I was
out
like,
the Pinkertons
does Disney?
You can
own
say droids.
Hasbro?
It's legal to say droids.
I know. I'm teasing,
Well,
but
We can because droids is short for androids, which was coined by Isaac Asimov back in forever ago.
the fun fact of like the droid phone,
Yeah.
utilizes the trademark from George Lucas.
That's funny.
George Lucas has the trademark on the word droids because this is a unique and separate word.
Yeah, that's why you have to use SROs.
Yeah.
in
Yeah. The Starfinder.
Starfinder, yeah.
Yeah, that's BattleTech was named Battle Droids at first.
Yeah. Yeah. It gets weird. Well, I mean, that's why we talk about hobbits and halflings.
Yeah.
Reason-
Yeah. Although now we have to call them Harfoots.
Oh God, no.
No, that's the evolutionary version. That's the precursor during Time of Sauron.
Oh, okay.
That's the Ring of Power. I don't want to get on it.
Don't get on it.
I'm not happy.
I have heard nothing good about that series.
I could fucking sit here for hours and complain about it. Like, beautiful. It's a beautiful show. It absolutely is gorgeous. It's not Lord of the
The
Rings.
writing's garbage.
It's not Lord of the Rings.
It's not Lord
I'm
of the
sorry.
Rings.
When
That's been the problem with a lot of shows lately.
I have nothing against the actress that
What's her bucket?
I'm gonna forget the
Galadriel?
Thank you. I was like, I have nothing against the actress that played Galadriel. Nothing against her as a person. She's 5 foot tall, and Galadriel's like fucking 7 feet tall, and she's the third oldest elf that we ever get to see, and she acts like she's 4.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Kate Blanchett.
Also, her husband doesn't exist in the show.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett, man. That's all.
No, I know.
That's all that
I
matters.
know.
I
Nothing against Morwen. I'm sure she's an attractive young woman, but you're not Kate Blanchett. You can't. The majesty. Oh my God! When Frodo offers the ring and she goes dark, and you're like, oh shit. No.
I mean, it's very similar to Rey. I have nothing against Daisy Ridley.
No, she's great.
Sorry.
In the book, in that movie with Tom Holland, where they hear thoughts or see thoughts.
I liked
she's
her
fine.
in Murder on the Orient Express.
Yeah.
Oh,
She
yeah.
did a fantastic
She
job.
did a good
there.
job.
Yeah, and we were like, "Oh, you don't like her because she's a
Well, it's like
female
people who
character."
don't like
no,
Joey
no.
King, and I was
the
like, you
character
haven't
wasn't
seen-
written.
If you don't like Joey King, you haven't seen Bullet Train.
Joey King.
She's the girl with the Kiss Your Boyfriend movies. I don't fucking know what they're called.
She played the daughter.
In what?
Bullet Train.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
That kills the.
Yeah.
The brother.
Yeah.
What's his name? The black guy. I can't.
Tangerine.
Yeah, thank you. And Lemon.
Does anybody have any questions?
No.
Probably, but right now, no.
Yeah.
Was
that's
that
Yeah,
Daisy
we're-
Ridley?
No, that's Joey King.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
But
I'm
Joey
off
King.
somewhere.
Joey King played the girl whose mom she killed her mom. She was Gypsy Rose. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And she's great as a young actress. And then she got into a bunch of like
It's really hard to get transition.
6 I Love My Best Friend and My Best Friend Brother movies. They're stupid.
I mean, I'm still waiting for us to make the transition from series to film, so I mean, it's a little hard. I'm waiting. I've got options.
Disney, no. Anyways,
I would ask for a Japanese anime company to talk to us before anyone in the West.
that'd be cool.
I would love to see Casey in an anime style. Just, I would love to see that. Someone who's artistic. Artistic, not autistic. Artistic.
They're not
They
mutually
can be
exclusive.
autistic.
No, I'm just saying.
I was like, how dare you? Both me and my daughter are both of those things. I have a better AI program now. I can rewrite it to do something
So-
in Japanese.
Fred, I assume I come across these three in the bar, The Last Frontier,
am I looking
talking
at?
movie trivia, right?
you wind up seeing
We
them
know each
in
other
a
already.
burger joint that's on the base,
That's right.
and the burger joint's called Galactic Burgers
Ooh.
I want a gargle blast.
because on all scout bases, there's always a Galactic Burger.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Burger King in the Army. There's always a Burger King on the Army base.
And green bean.
Mm-hmm. And so, and you probably are walking with Casey's character because last thing he remembered was joining the Scout Corps, I do believe.
No, I
Was-
was a drifter.
You were a drifter.
Yeah.
Literally, that was the. I was a drifter,
woke up
and
in a-
I
in the
don't
ship.
remember anything beyond. I met him at some point,
Yeah,
and he's telling me that was 4 years ago, and I'm like,
yeah. Casey
Okay.
Farscaped. Anybody seen Farscape?
Oh,
Yeah.
such a
Where he
good
goes through the wormhole in
Yeah.
his shuttle, and he's like doesn't know what's going on, can't hear, it, understand it. That was Casey. You're John
And
Crichton.
you just happened
probably.
Now we got to find you an Aaron soon.
And he actually has a personal shuttle, not his personal shuttle, but he have some kind of
He
shuttle.
does.
Yeah,
Yeah, a
private
personal.
shuttle.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it's
happened.
part
Yeah,
of
he was in a ship and just
Yeah.
I have a
So
Took out one of the
was
peacekeepers.
drifting in the black, and I presume one of us came.
No, that's when I met him.
That's when he met Brian.
This is 4 years later,
This is
and I don't remember anything
Gonzalo
beyond
Vega.
meeting him,
That is.
and he's telling me that was 4 years ago.
There you go.
And my character,
He's like, I
"What?"
remember the Battle of Yavin. It's like, bro, that's the 5th anniversary is in 6 months. What are you talking about?
I'm like, I tried getting information like, where'd the ship come from? I don't know.
Also,
What? The
also,
shipboat?
what are you?
No, that came from my mustering out of the Navy.
You're like lizard,
Oh.
dragon. I don't do the lizard tongue thing.
yeah,
we
and,
both did it at the same time, too, didn't we?
I don't say blah blah
Oh,
blah.
you left him hanging.
It's like you left me hanging. I think.
Oh,
This is part of the 4 years gone. Doesn't
yeah,
remember
there's
as a
just
high
4
five
years in his
anymore.
memory that does not exist.
well, you
Well-
have bits and pieces. Some of it's coming back, and some of it isn't.
The
And you're
only
just
way I know how to fix it is food.
yeah.
So we're going to Galactic Burger.
That's right.
And you
And
have
how
an
did I get
appointment
on
in
a
about
human base?
2 hours to meet with scouting, the guy who is supposedly giving you a ship.
Yeah, got a job to do.
Because in mustering out, they decommission scout ships and they let scouts use it. And when they decide they need it back, the scouts have to give it back.
Yeah.
Or in case they want, they will hire on with the ship and go do what they want
And I'm always looking out for good soil to grow
and stuff.
mushrooms and stuff in my hydroponics.
So you come into the Galactic Burger, and you know how most burger joints have like 15, 20s, 20. This has 150, like right off the bat for meal
Options?
options.
Oh Jesus!
And
Oh,
instead of like a kiosk, there is a square-looking robot that's painted red. And I will take your order now. And you see little robots in the back flipping the burgers.
Yeah, I'll take 2 Portobello Big Boys, double
And-
cheese.
Okay, he tells you your price.
Yeah, and if you put lettuce on it, I'm gonna rewire your circuits. I don't.
Oh, add extra lettuce. Got it. What else would you like
For
on
a
it?
cop.
Are you going to spit in my burger?
God damn, not a cop.
Spit in
Why do
that
you keep
cop's
thinking I'm a
burger.
space cop? I'm a miner. ER, not OR.
God, I
Oh.
hated that movie. Thank you for bringing it up. Can I throw something at you now?
No.
It's your fault.
No, it is not my fault. You brought it up.
Oh, good.
He's the closest to a cop.
Amir comes up to the counter and goes, "What do you have that's real meat?"
Oh, General. You don't want to ask that question.
What kind of real meat do you want? We have 150 choices. We have some
We
because
have 150 options. 37 of those are meat.
37 of those are meat.
We got space pork. We got space hamster. We got space chicken. We got space rat.
We have and we have ones that are completely vegetarian, and we have ones that's
We
completely
have space
meat.
tofu.
We have tofu that's tofu space. Tofu space and
And
space
of
tofu.
course,
are two
I'm
different
laughing
things.
as hard as I am because
Space
there
hamster.
is one of the space hamster.
That's why I said it.
Baldur's
Laugh
Gate
on
1,
Brian.
2,
Yeah.
and they reference it in 3 with the grilled giant space.
Yeah, with the
giant
skewered
miniature.
grilled giant miniature space hamster.
And it was also in Mass Effect 2.
Yeah,
They made fun of
was.
it because it's in Starjammer.
yeah.
And he says all of it's real meat.
Yeah, we replicate that meat yesterday.
There's a part of me that wishes we were talking to Chat GPT right now.
It's Claptrap behind the counter.
Chat GPT is listening right now.
Oh my gosh.
And he'll just like, I'll take number 5, whatever the heck that is.
And all I can
And your
say is
tomato.
after seeing the new trailer for the new movie Borderlands, I agree with it.
Yeah.
It's like, why in the did you pick those actors?
So I talked with Andy about this, and I showed her because I was like, I don't want Kevin Hart to play Soldier.
No, I agree.
Like, it doesn't make sense. And she was like, well, it's Jack Black, Kate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, like a bunch of comedic level actors. And I showed her the first 2 openings where like No Rest for the Wicked. It's playing, and she's like, by watching these two,
I agree.
it's a comedy. And I'm like, I see your point, but I would say comedy was not the purpose. It was a narrative through comedy in a bleak environment.
Yeah. Well, it's terminal like the verbiage.
If you look at the very earliest
Yeah.
pictures of Borderlands, it was not supposed to be comedic.
the verbiage is comedic, but the context is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Handsome Jack says funny things,
But
there's nothing handsome nor kind or funny about what he does.
yeah, about
Yeah.
the unicorn made out of. Is it unicorn
Tina-
made out of monkey?
That's the
money,
thing
or-
too. They the voice actor for Tina. I'm like, there is a woman who does voice acting, who does her to a T, and if they didn't hire her, they did it wrong, and they didn't hire her.
No, well, they hired a child.
Oh, I'm aware, but she's on TikTok and she's amazing, and she sounds just like her. She dresses up like her, she cosplays as her, and she gets paid to be her.
Yeah.
And they should have just hired her.
I'm intrigued to see how they're going to do the cell shading, which I don't think they're going to do.
They're
but,
not
like,
gonna.
they're
It's
not.
gonna be like when you take the cell shading off with a mod.
You can. Oh, was it with a mod?
No, yeah, of course.
That's vile.
Yeah, the same reason.
I've never played Borderlands. I have
City
to.
of Heroes has the cell option and a non-cell option.
I don't know that.
Yeah. Anyways,
I have clothes. I'm trying to find clothes, but I don't.
there's only cold and warm weather gear clothes, and then everything else is just how you want to look.
Okay, I have a duster.
General, you're in the
There's
burger
armored
place. That's
jacket
why.
is
I
a
don't want-
duster.
Yeah, I just.
Yeah.
You're in the burger place. They don't have clothes on the menu.
Hey, you know what?
You know what? There's one Chinese robot in the,
I
in the
didn't.
corner.
I didn't fight in the war, so you can insult me. This is an insult to my Marine brothers and my Marine
No,
sisters.
you're like, no.
And all of a sudden
But
he
you
goes,
didn't
"Here-"
fight in a war. He goes, that's what I said. I didn't fight in a war. I don't remember what show that was. But I was like, oh, you son of a bitch.
He goes, here you are, General.
Thank you.
Everything they make has just a single little star.
It probably shouldn't have known that your rank. And it said, here you are, General.
That's fine.
I mean, I'm pointing at the one option that looks like it might be from my home.
1 minute.
It's gah.
Yeah.
And he brings it out, puts it there.
The triple bypass good boy burger.
Ooh.
Sounds delicious.
He brings out one that's
They'll take
like
my lettuce.
seven patties, nothing else.
I mean, I can hear my arteries hardening just from hearing the name of it.
Oh, those are your arteries?
Not for long.
No, he got it.
So many.
So
papers.
we're waiting on a guy. Do we have a name, or are they?
Yes, his name is How to Hurt a Guy.
His name is Robert Hansen. This is the name of your guy that's going to.
So we're waiting on Bob. Of course we are.
It's better than waiting for Godot.
It's just,
My name's Chris Hansen. Come on and sit down. Fuck. Oh no. How old are you?
7
Yeah.
human.
His name was Robert Paulson. Sorry.
Yeah, the meal is like any other fast food. Not the greatest, not the worst.
Yeah. Is the bread at least good?
Buddy, we got to take you to some better fast food restaurants.
It's on a star base on a small planet.
That's valid. That's valid. Out in BFE, it's at the PX.
Yeah.
You're very good. You're still in
It's the only one in like 200 clicks. Like you get what you get and like it.
the planet is close to the wrist end of the Imperium border.
Okay.
When you decided to vacate really fast, you left somebody important behind, and that's the reason why you left the service. And it was a Baron's son.
Of course.
And so the Baron isn't very happy with you, and he has, as far as you know, contracted some people to take care of his problem.
Well,
And so that is the reason why you're out in trying to get
Further out.
further out.
Where are we going? That way. What's that way? Who cares?
It's everything that's not that way.
In fact, you've ran into a couple of them and took care of them.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
He also, each of you have kind of like a suitcase with wheels that have like your everyday clothes and everything else like that. I figured you guys would have no more clothes and stuff like that. Plus your vac suit and stuff like that. You probably wouldn't be wearing a vac suit on the planet.
No, not right now.
No, we would have them once we get the ship.
I have my armor on, but I have clothing over it. Doesn't look like I just look like I'm fat.
That's fine. This is
I look-
law level 5.
I look like Evan Almighty when he goes to the Senate and he's got his hair and he's like just like 5 coats and he's just like, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And when you get to the spaceport and you're on the thing, when you get to the building, it's this 2-story building, and you see several pads out there for landing of ships and stuff. You see several scout ships out there, and you might be thinking, which one will be mine? And as soon as you walk in the door, there's a robot sitting there and goes, "Please deposit all firearms and we'll give you a number. No firearms past this point."
2 hours later. No.
Oh, you're one of those guys.
Ballad of Buster Scruggs. You did not deposit your weapon over there. I just take out a very, very well worn pistol. Pop out the battery, put it on there, and go. What's my number?
Hands you a ticket.
Okay.
So that's the energy version of the 1911.
Yeah. It's well worn.
I kind of grumble as I go through my luggage. I'm like, they said it was fine for carry-on, but whatever. And then I pull out my Gauss rifle, shove that in, and then go pat myself all my pockets. I'm like, oh, here it is. And pull out my auto pistol.
He puts it on the rack and hands you 2 tickets
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
no, I'll
2
deposit my
tickets to
pistol.
paradise.
and gives you a ticket.
Yeah.
I don't have a firearm. I have a collapsible war pick, and I have a expandable shield that it's a time to duel. Yeah. So I hang it at my belt, and I have the thing there. I was like, I don't have any guns.
Okay. I think I said weapons, but that's okay.
You said guns.
You said
Yeah,
firearms.
You said fire.
You said
I-
firearms.
Yeah, I
I was
did.
like, if you retcon weapons, I would.
If you want to say weapons, let us know.
I think I probably will say I kind of said weapons if it's considered a weapon.
Valid, yeah. I mean, it's a tool more than anything.
I apologize, but I can't deposit my bite. I'm not even saying that.
My profession, dentistry, begs to no.
If you start pulling teeth, I will bite.
That's
The
valid.
general, like, fine, and he's got a cutlass,
Nice.
and just hands of it. I want another ticket.
He hands you another ticket.
Yeah, I'll deposit my sword.
Okay,
my sword,
General.
My mason shield together, please.
I'll
Because
sigh and
technically
say,
speaking, you can bludgeon with a shield. So
I'll sigh and say, I get this is protocol, but I don't like it, okay? And I'll put on my muzzle.
The droid looks at you like, you're a weird Vorger.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
You probably will need to take that off to speak to Mr. Hansen.
Mm-hmm.
that's okay. He doesn't do our talking.
Does. Do I?
I think you do. Yeah.
Oh,
You're the one
crap.
with leadership 3, fucker.
Yeah, yeah. And I've got 10 social. Good night. I love how I just
I mean, I
randomly
can
rolled that
social.
too.
I'm just not particularly good at it. I social well. for
I mean,
dwarf.
I have a 9 social.
Well, I started with like a 6, and when I ranked up, it just goes 10.
Yeah.
Poof.
Well, it makes sense because he had.
Yeah. You get a lot. You get a lot of gentlemanly
For
training.
a second there, I thought it said 18 endurance. I was like, holy shit, that's not even possible.
No, sorry, I do slashes.
No, you're fine. That's, my eyesight's bad, anyways.
Yes.
So I'll open up a screen on my sleeve, tap a few things, and and a computerized voice says, "See, I can talk." And my bite is now restrained.
Do we have a
I
spare
just kind of
for
look at
Susan?
you funny.
Lizard, wolf, dwarf.
Yeah.
Human.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then flip my tongue out.
I look exactly like me, but with longer beard and much shorter.
When we meet with Mr. Hansen, what beverages will be available at the table?
Water.
Ooh, sparkly?
Water.
Probably what
Wow,
you
this is
call
a fancy
tap
place.
water.
I'm not being sarcastic. I'm from a desert world.
Yes. If you would like a water, we can bring you a water.
Give me 3 waters.
He looks under. I don't have him here.
Okay, bring them to the table.
That's,
He goes,
A round of waters for everyone.
he goes, okay. Yeah, it's beep, 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 beep.
oh, yeah, you're
beep,
from hell,
beep.
huh?
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I was born in the space on an asteroid belt.
You see this kid walk out and goes, who wanted the damn water?
Right here.
He goes, go wide.
Keep them
Just
coming.
roll a dex save. Or
I was
dex.
gonna say athletics.
Athletics.
2, right?
Yeah.
3
That's not good.
plus, what am I adding?
Do you have athletics 0?
I have athletics 0.
So 3.
3, and do you, what's your dex modifier?
2.
So
So
5.
5.
Yeah, not ideal, but not bad.
Yeah,
Most
it,
target
it
numbers
just
are like-
beams you in the face. And you guys, oh,
Can I try and catch that?
sure.
You can take a reaction to
Yeah, I'll take your reaction. So
Softball.
it's still
Well, it
athletics,
still beams you in the
dexterity.
face and see if you can get it before it hits the ground.
Okay, so that's a 9 on the die, plus 1 dexterity is 10.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say
So
it,
if you don't have athletics 0, you minus 3.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So basically, what happens? It beams him in the head, and you
then you
grab it
catch it.
before it hits the ground.
And that is how you make sure you lead from behind.
He goes, "Do you want it? I'll throw you another one if you want."
Throw it to him.
he
Tivin's like, they don't
he
pay
just
me for
throws
this.
you like 4 more or 3 more.
He's like, I only have 2 hands. Whack.
I probably just start passing him off.
Cool.
That's fine. And there's a woman comes out, and a human woman comes out and goes, "Mr. Hansen, we'll see. Is that a bruise on your nose? Mr. Hansen, we'll see you now."
Wonderful, lead us in.
Timmy, stop throwing damn water bottles.
No, let
No,
the
no,
boy
that's good,
let
good
the boy
practice
cook.
For the boy. Let him keep going.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
I'm gonna have so much weird military parlance.
And you go into this room, and you see he's a heavy-set man with dark hair, and he's like typing on the computer and just going. He looks up and goes, "What do you guys want?
I believe you sent for us, Mr. Hansen.
What's your name? What's the name of the appointment?"
General Amir.
Be his character's
Oh,
name.
his characters.
Oh. Senior Scout Gonzalo Vega.
He types it out and likes. "Oh, you're here for a ship.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have any.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh yeah. Never mind. We do have one. It's just not here."
Do we have to go get it?
Yes.
Is this a official reposition, repo job?
Not really. Well.
Is it a repo job, or are you saying it's not official?
Well, the captain came in because the ship was having problems. And he turned in his work order to get some parts for it. And we noticed something funny going on with his maintenance log.
Mm.
Instead of every year you'll get a stipend to go get the ship totally refurbished or fixed.
Get
and
it
stuff.
checked out.
Get it checked out, and replace everything. Instead of spending the money on new parts, he would buy old parts and pocket the change. And when he was on a job, one of those parts failed. So therefore, we need you to go get it, bring it back, and we'll fix it up for you. And then if you would still like the ship, you guys can take it.
This reminds me of that actual instance that happened where the FAA, some guy put in
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
a refurbished part and said it was new, and it failed, and the plane crashed, and the dude lost, like, he was fined so much money and lost his license. So, okay.
So
Sounds like a
what's
good
the
idea.
part that we have to replace?
It is a control electronics. Electronics and control parts. We'll give you the parts and the tools to fix it.
You have the ability to do that, right? That's up to your wheelhouse.
Is it electronics? I could do, or is it going to be mechanic?
It could be either mechanics or electronics.
I could do electronics. I have at least a 0 if it's not sensor related. So
As do I.
nice.
I have a 1 in mechanic.
Oh, good.
Oh, even better. Between us, we could do a solid job.
And we'll give you the tools, the part, and we'll give you a new version of the I want to say the control, the actual, so you can wipe the ship's core and
Yeah,
new
you can
operating system.
Make it to us. Yeah.
So
A new CNC.
yeah, new.
Yeah.
And we can give you all that, and we'll give you $1,000 credits for incidentals before you leave.
Wonderful. Where is the ship located?
And it's on a planet called Blackwater.
Is it what? Black what?
Water.
Black water?
What kind of
How close is that to us?
It is about 3 systems away. We'll also charter a ship for you. We'll pay for the charter.
what kind of skill would it be to figure out what I know about a planet like that?
You probably end up having to just go to a
Info sphere, something like that?
yeah, it'd be like a
Okay.
computer's check.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh yeah, it's also not in the Imperium.
What's the chain code?
He gives you a chain code.
Is it yellow?
No.
Okay.
It's a small planet, only about 3 or 4 settlements.
Okay. Are they space-worthy?
It's been settled.
Well, but there's a different conversation. Like,
Yeah.
if it was settled, yes, it makes sense. But if it had settlements, different conversation.
Yeah, it was settled by human embargo.
Okay.
It's
Just like the olden days.
Is this his home, or was he just sent there?
well, he was part of the detached scouts,
Okay.
so we're not quite sure why he was there. Because when you get the ship, you can do whatever you want with it. You just got to keep it space worthy.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm more just wondering if he's going to put up a fight.
Is he still there, or is
No,
he?
the ship is there. The captain is in jail.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
The captain is on his way to
Okay.
Gulag 17.
Okay.
All right. Fix and reclaim. All right.
Okay, but it was just him. It wasn't his crew.
So his crew might still be there.
His crew are probably still there. Maybe still there.
Okay.
Okay.
Can we get like a charter saying that?
Dossier.
Yeah.
We'll give you.
No, like proof that this is.
You mean an actual charter? Yeah, like charter is
Yeah.
the right word, and I was like, no, that's not. No, that's right.
I'll give you all the legal documentations.
Thank you.
To take the ship.
To take the ship.
to legally.
I'm
claim
not
the ship.
because basically you're gonna get there. They're gonna go. It'll make it a lot easier if I'll just give you the stuff.
Cool.
Okay.
And we're private, not private. We're commercial jetting there, basically.
It's more of a private because you guys are heading towards the rift, and there's not a lot of people going in that direction. And the license that we give you for the ship will only last 3 months, so you'll need to
Okay,
bring
so
it
we
back
gotta come
here
back
so we
in
can update the
3 months.
license and go through the ship.
Fantastic.
Yeah, if we're not back in 3 months, we're dead.
We're not back in 3 months. They're dead.
Well, the ship won't work after 3 months, so it'll be.
Okay.
Why are you wearing a muzzle?
They said that I had to get rid of all weapons, and I have sharp teeth. This is what the people on my ship said.
No. No, we don't do that here. Take your muzzle off.
That's so barbaric.
That's not right for a Vargr to have his mouth muzzled.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Let's go.
And he'll give you, okay, this is where you need to go pick up the parts. The ship that I have arranged for you is called the Autumn Gold.
The Autumn Gold.
It is an typical A2 far trader.
Fantastic.
Don't expect anything fancy.
How old is everybody?
I'm old. Unless Fred says that dwarves can't
34.
be old.
34?
So I have
42.
Okay.
my age set at 114.
Oh,
Basing that dwarves can live to be 300, 350 years.
I am also 42.
So yeah, I'm like 28 in
fly.
dwarven society.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if I can
So I
actually
think
get it.
1/3. Yeah, because like 80 would be average human
The
lifespan.
reptilian instincts are kicking in.
You missed.
That was
Right?
damn close though.
No, sorry, I paid attention to that conversation over there.
Oh, I didn't. I was doing math.
Brian slow rolled a fantastic joke, and I'm trying not to bust up laughing.
Like, you just keep an eye on Casey. He's gonna lick his eyeball at one point.
Rango.
So how far away is the shipyard from where we currently are?
A couple miles.
Okay.
We're a bit punch drunk at this point. High on water.
Okay.
You are from a strange planet.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
even
ain't going back. So maybe to Glassed.
So weird. You guys are from a planet.
Are the Vargr not from the planet?
He wasn't.
Well, most of my people, I guess, are. I was born on a ship.
Oh, I was born on a mining colony. Yeah, I'm totally bringing the dwarven. It's not Avatar, but I can't remember what they are. I'm just Starfinders.
Diaspora.
Yeah, that'll work.
Well, he gives you several, like where to go pick up the. He says he'll have the parts put onto the ship, and he hands you documentation saying you're to take over for the ship. The ship's name is High and Dry,
High and dry.
and it's a class 2. It's a class 2. It's a class, and he'll give you the information for it.
That's a scout vessel.
Scout Vessel, and it's the -C version.
It's the wedge version.
Well, what I've noticed in Traveler, it either looks like candy corn.
Well, they actually discuss why. Because they have 3 classes of ship. There is the space-worthy ship, Atmo-worthy ship, and streamlined. And all the streamlined ones look like friggin' wedges.
Not all of them.
The vast majority of them do.
You've
It's a common body design.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of them do, but there's also one that looks like a ship that has the 2 things on the bottom.
Yep.
So they also have those. So
I just.
Do we have
paying
ground
attention.
transportation?
We can rent some. That's not an issue.
Oh, okay.
take a Uber, a Lyft driver, a taxi,
It's called the tuber.
Uber.
I've been paying
Or
attention.
maybe they just
but-
have moving sidewalks.
Not on this planet. This is not a tech level
high.
14 planet.
But I keep thinking about the minor joke, and suddenly it turned. In my head, Tiven's mining colony is like based on Logan's Run, and he aged out.
Gosh.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
aged out.
once you turn into an adult, you're not. We have to kill you.
That's Logan's Run, Fallout 3, everything all rolled into one. Holy crap! You got to go to Big Town now.
There's also a version of one of the Stargate episodes.
Oh, that
Oh,
episode,
right,
like in the
yeah.
beginning, where he decides to sleep with someone and ages overnight.
No, it's Stargate
No, they're
Atlantis.
only children, and they think. When
Oh,
you get
yeah,
to a
with the
certain
wraith.
Age, they kill you.
The lottery.
or They kick you out. Yeah, and then
Yeah.
eventually it's the children versus the adults.
It's because it's the culling. They're trying to avoid a culling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Yes, I was like,
Yeah, there's a Star Trek episode too where after a certain age they get radiation poisoning and they die.
Oh snap!
yeah, it was
They're
the
on
guy
a
from
space station.
MASH that played the character that was too old and it was his time to go.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It wasn't Burns. Yeah, it was Burns. No, it wasn't. It's the guy that took over for Burns.
Oh, Winchester.
It was Winchester,
Yeah.
the guy that played
Yeah,
Winchester.
yeah,
was on it.
okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, well, let's get our tuber, and head over there. And we're gonna head to the spaceport, not spaceport. Nope. English. We're gonna go to the place where you fix ships.
Shipyard.
Shipyard. There we go.
Yeah, we got to pick up our.
Got to pick up our parts.
The public credits will do fine. No, they will not do fine. You think you're some kind of Jedi?
Yeah. And it's basically, it seems, it's like you see a whole bunch of like different type ships and different repairs and stuff like that. And you see like a building that says parts.
I'm guessing that's it.
Yes.
I mean, unless there's more to the sign.
There's another store over there, and it says parts 2.
It's like
Part
Better.
3,
Better parts.
body parts.
trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have our. Oh my God.
We have a requisition form.
That's
we
it.
have-
I was like, there's words, and I can't think of what the words are.
By our powers combined, we are one single adult.
Between the four of us, we have enough brain cells.
To form a singular sentence.
You walk in and you see like it seems to be a robot sitting there at the counter, but only has one arm.
Buddy, you're in a parts shop. Why don't you have two arms?
And he goes, "What can I do you for?"
We have a requisition form.
Hands it, looks at it, and starts typing on the things. Boss, we need and lists off the couple names of parts, circuit boards and stuff like that.
Do you have water we can get?
He looks at you, he goes, "We are not a restaurant.
Aw, shame. Customer service is wanting.
There's a drinking fountain right there."
That'll
Heck
work.
yeah.
Do you have parts of water here?
We
These are
have
so
some
strange.
parts of water out in the big giant tanks out there, but I would not suggest drinking it or trying to. People with guns will probably stop you.
Update my subscription.
Yeah, did we pick our guns back up?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just thinking. I don't think any of us actually said I picked my
I
gun
didn't
back
say
up.
it, and I was like, I'm just gonna let him say things, and I was gonna say it.
It was assumed.
I
still have our
assumed that
tickets.
you
We'll go
stopped
back
on the
and get
way out
Yeah.
and picked up
I
your
would
gun.
assume.
And as you guys walked out, I go, Timmy, you got some more guns now.
And a shield and a war axe or a war pick.
We start hearing explosions. And
Catch this!
Oh my god. That Starfinder scenario. That was you.
What?
You're the one that gave the Skittermanders the idea for grenade launchers.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
That was a fantastic
It was
episode.
a great idea.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Hey, they can carry 2 of them at the same time.
3 of them.
3, actually. It was a
Well,
terrible idea because it's like,
you have to walk.
pa-ting! Cling, clang, clang, and my Technomans are like, oh shit.
You're like, oh, look.
I suppose technically 6, since each grenade launcher can have an underslung grenade launcher.
True.
That's when you know you've arrived.
Just here.
Clear! I like to have somebody make a Skittermander and travel it. It might be fun.
Sure.
No, you don't.
I think I've made 2 exotic races already.
That an entire race that just wants to help people.
Be great.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, right. In Traveler, they are the steward.
What do you think?
That's exactly what I would have played instead.
What do you think is in the uncharted space? Scaramander space.
Yeah,
God.
They're just a little bit too helpful.
yeah.
They help you to the other side. You lose your memory of what happens due to the radiation, and you're like, I don't know what was there.
It's valid. Oh, Uncharted Space, man. That just made me think of an episode of the Orville where they go into Uncharted Space and they're like, the people who they got the map from said, don't go there. There are demon spiders. And they're like, nah, that's fake. Head out there. First ship they get there, guy goes out, accidentally touches something, gets sprayed with an orange liquid, starts to mutate himself into a demon spider, basically a spider version of the guy, and infects the entire crew. And the captain goes, yeah, no, demon spiders. Yeah, that was very clearly, we ignored that. That's on us.
It's on us.
Yes.
Get our requisition.
Yeah, he comes out with a big crate.
Oh. How are we going to carry this?
Pick one side, I'll get the
Hey,
other.
I guess.
if you want, just give us the name of the ship and we'll have it delivered to the ship.
Oh.
In
Skyleaf.
Autumn Gold.
No, that's the ship we're picking up.
I thought that was the
That's the
ship we're
ship
taking
we're-
out.
Yeah.
Chartering.
Oh, you're right. High and Dry is the ship we're picking up. Sorry.
I
I had them both. I had them backwards.
No, that's totally fine. I'm saying like, oh my gosh, would I miss some of the ship?
No, the ship is
No,
Skyleaf.
Tiven's just thinking efficiently. Just send it to the planet. We'll get it.
Send it by USPS. Oh, not that. FedEx.
Then what's the Autumn Gold?
Autumn Gold is the ship that you're supposed to be.
Yeah.
Our chart.
His ship is the Skyleaf.
Oh, yeah. No, we're not riding your ship.
No, we're taking my ship up to the Autumn Gold.
Autumn Gold is landed. It's on the planet.
Yeah.
I'm taking my ship with
Yeah.
me.
Oh, okay. I don't know if it'll fit.
There should be a way to connect it.
Just
Docking clamp.
Yeah.
We got some
mag.
tape.
Okay.
I'm a dwarf. We have duct tape.
Duct tape.
Well, we are coming back, though, aren't we?
Yeah. That's the intent anyways.
Ideally.
Ideally.
We have 3 months to come back.
Yeah, we do a lot of fun stuff in 3 months.
Yeah, but docking fees.
That'd be a lot, yeah.
I'm gonna say there's probably a long-term storage that you can park it there, and it won't. cost you
Could-
much.
What was the kid's name? He
Timmy.
can borrow. He
Tim.
can borrow it.
No, he can't.
Could theoretically we park ships at the TAS high lodges?
I mean,
Well, I'll tell you what. Rolling me an administrator.
I could roll admin and I have
Admin?
TAS.
Yeah.
I don't have admin, so we'll see.
Yeah, so you can. It's just -3.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'm okay with that.
Plus social.
At 10.
Yeah, they don't have any problems with you parking it there for 3 months, up to 3 months. After that,
Yeah.
they'll. But it won't be.
Impound it.
They'll
They
be
auction
put on
off.
auction.
That's how they're. Yeah, I was like, they auction off. It's like, and here we have this private Corvette. They just spray paint it.
It's red.
It's had one owner, but it gave him PTSD.
Okay. Yeah. No. Let's fly out there. Let's buckle up. Get on this autumn gold.
How big is the ship, the Autumn Gold? Because what's 3 systems worth of travel in time?
2 weeks.
I got to deal with you guys for 2 freaking weeks.
I don't know about you. I'm gonna do some training.
Yeah, I will as well.
Autumn Gold. If you look in the core rule book, it is an A2. It's just the Far Trader.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Far trader.
Look in the appendix. See if you
Yeah.
can. Or is it in there as well?
I don't know.
Okay. No, you do you, my
I'm
guy.
kind of curious what all is in here.
Is this the updated one that has the
That is the newest
variant
one.
humans?
I
think so.
I think so.
Okay. I was like, if you want me to design a Skidamander, I will.
Yeah.
It's the A2 what? Free trader
Yeah, Free Trader
yeah.
type.
or the Far trader?
It's Far Trader right there.
Yeah. There we go. Far trader.
196.
Yeah. What do you need? What information you need?
And that's just the type of ship it is.
Yeah, I just want to see the footprint.
Okay.
This is the ship we're taking.
Yeah. Yeah.
The captain's name is Michelle Corelli.
Corelli.
What are the... So each square is how big?
It doesn't really say.
Each square is a square.
I wanted to say 5 feet, but I don't think that's correct.
No, with the amount of tonnage it's 200 tons.
Yeah. So it doesn't. They don't ever really put a scale on them, which is kind of annoying. But it's 200 tons. It's twice as big as your.
Free trader.
Yeah, the scout ship.
Yeah,
A2,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
It tells you at one point, because it says cargo size, 63 tons, and it tells you like how many squares. I looked it up once for the colony, but it's weird. You're not wrong.
Yeah. So.
Okay, yeah, this doesn't have space
No,
vehicles.
they might. They're either 5 or 10. They're not much bigger because the beds are a little bigger than a space.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be 6 feet. So.
So my guess is they're around 5. It's 2 floors.
And it doesn't need to be that huge. I mean, let's talk about.
No,
some
I'm
warships.
simply wondering
ridiculous.
for hydroponics.
Oh,
I like to do my doctoral research while I'm flying, especially if I know it's going to take us 2 weeks.
It takes a week, and then they have to stop and refuel, and then it takes another week.
yeah, it's understandable.
And so where they're stopping off, they say, we're going to stay here for a day.
Okay.
You let everybody out, stretch their legs, let you out. 2 places you're not allowed in is the bridge, cargo hold, and the engine room.
Fantastic. I don't want to be there at all.
Okay.
And the crew, I mean, they don't seem to be off-putting, but they're not
So
exactly
we're
friendly.
basically just we're up here in deck 2 the whole time,
Correct.
unless they want us to do something. Okay.
Correct.
What are these?
I mean, because
What are
we're
those?
passengers. We're not crew or.
Yeah. So this would be crew and crew quarter or crew mess, and this is probably passenger mess.
Hmm. They do have they have a steward that comes up and fixes the meals and stuff like that.
Which is not bad.
Yeah, pilot, astrogator, engineer, medic, steward. Okay. Which I'm medic and steward.
Yeah, and for you to take passengers, you actually have to have the steward trained.
Yeah.
Trained as being a steward.
Cool.
And most of the meals are probably just.
They're low.
I'd say a little bit better than MREs. They're probably like trays you stick it in something
It's
and you.
a lot of dehydrated stuff. That
Yeah.
Once you reconstitute it, it's okay, and then you just throw some salt and sugar in it, or salt. and-
Tabasco sauce.
Yeah, whatever.
Ketchup.
Which is why I do hydroponics. I grow a lot of mushrooms.
and stuff.
Some are funny. Because I Belter, I do chemistry, I do ores, things like that, and then also archaeology, and then hydroponics. So
Okay.
half of my skills are science and profession.
That's fine. You know, I made that character, and I have every single skill trained in Pathfinder 2nd Edition.
Oh, nice.
I went
Yeah,
to...
I made the for Bloodlords, and I have all but
the
performance.
rogue witch. Every single skill is trained.
Yeah. Well, because your imp base is a witch, and you get
code actually works.
both. Because the witch gives you 4. Yeah.
Catch a ride.
Nice. Is that monster truck?
I don't know. Well, it's just customized.
Oh, is it an ad
Yeah.
in the book? Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
I was like, no,
Like I said, I'm really curious.
Is that something we can buy?
The planet they stop off is just with like a bunch of numbers. It's like the planet number 856 dash something 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 somewhere other.
Okay.
And
Like
it's,
I said,
it's
I've
just
just
like
gotta
a,
see if this.
it's
stupid
just
thing
like
is
it's
actually
almost like a small scout outpost that they've...
It's like the old 30-mile towns that exist for railroads.
And in fact, it looks like it's dying. There's only
Okay.
one place to land your shuttle and stuff like that, and only like 10 people are working
so
there.
It is a valid QR code.
Yeah.
And it goes to Mongoose Publishing.
Oh, nice.
Of course.
So is that part of a different game, or is that something
No, it's part of
Traveler?
Traveler.
If you want to make actual like a vehicle, that you would use that.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
this is customizing vehicles.
Or
Oh.
making, if you wanted to make a battle tech,
That's cool.
you'd use that.
So, like, if we wanted to make Brian's Starfinder car, we would
Yeah.
use
You'd
that.
use that.
Oh, that's neat.
Or the mongoose off of Halo, you'd use that.
Ah,
I don't think we could do Brian's because it still seems to limit us to wheels or tracks.
oh, Brian's the walker, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool,
Or grav.
So, what are we gonna do for 2 weeks? Well, at least 1 week when we get to the service station.
I'm going to be training, but I'm trying to find the rules for it.
Yeah, it takes 8 weeks to train.
Yes, but you can you train in 1 week increments.
Correct, and then
I'm trying to find the rules for it.
Yeah, I'd like to. You have to find somebody who can do it. So, like, if I wanted to train mechanic, I could have Strack help me.
there, you can also use
they
the
do have
library.
walkers.
Say again?
You can. I do believe you can also use the library.
Oh yeah, if we have access to one
You do on the ship.
on the ship, nice. Like an AR library.
Yeah, it just says a library. It just says a library.
Well, I presume there's no books. It's probably digital.
It's
yeah.
all digital library.
So it's like Ready Player One. You put goggles on, and you're like,
Yeah.
read that book.
It could
you
be
have
that.
that in
It could be that, or it could just be something that you put on your tablet
Oh, cool. And you just read the.
and just read it like
Manual.
that. And I figured the emails travel that way too, because they'll just go to one of the ships that knows you're heading to a certain destination, and then it disperses the.
Just like old school mail.
But they actually have physical mail, but you actually have to get a contract.
Yeah. It's very much the Wild West.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in space.
Pony Express.
Send things on trains, drop them off.
Oh, I ruined that luck.
And stuff.
Rolled
So-
662. I was like, I ruined that luck. I'm never gonna roll that well again.
And when you get to the place that you're at, it has like 5 or 6 buildings, and the landing pad, and a place and a fuel place. And they have a couple ATVs if you want to drive around or mess around or anything like that.
And we're at the. Don't Blackwater.
No,
Or
you're at
we're
the
at the halfway station.
halfway station.
Okay.
You okay? I could hear that.
Yeah, it's. I gotta shave my head again. I got hair touching it, so it's going wee. Drive me
Since
nuts.
it's after 8 o'clock, do you want to take the break?
You're the DM. It's up to you.
That's up to you.
Let's go ahead and take a 10-minute break.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna
Come
look some
back.
things up, and then we'll come back in 10 minutes.
8:21.
Yeah.
Welcome back. Oh, we're playing Traveler.
Yeah.
Welcome back. We're playing
Okay.
Traveler.
Welcome
Yeah.
back. We're playing Traveler.
Yeah, that's it.
Go grab yourself another
We-
drink.
Yes, please. More water.
So here,
You want another
ironically,
Please.
it's
it didn't say you necessarily needed any information to skill.
well, you
No.
need access to a library or
Okay.
something, but which
It
we
doesn't
have.
say that.
Yeah, it doesn't say that though.
Oh, it
but
doesn't?
it makes
It
sense.
It makes
It
sense.
says you have
and
to
it
study.
makes sense.
It makes sense. You
Yeah.
have to have some way to travel. I mean,
Yeah.
to me, like if you're going
It
to.
literally says the weeks-long jumps
Yeah.
is when you study.
Yeah, yeah, right.
But if you're going to increase like your shooting, I figured you need some way. To,
No, it totally makes sense.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
have to,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Like if I'm training Capital Gunner, I'm probably like doing an AR like what's his face?
VR.
Yeah.
VR. Yeah.
You know,
Probably.
like I'm shooting Darth Vader down in the TIE Fighter.
yeah.
And if
That's a
you,
good sound. That was a good sound.
and if you succeed, you actually learn something. If it doesn't succeed, you are just having fun.
That's the same sound I make with my wife.
Well, it was.
Fine, nickel for every.
All right. I am putting myself to studying melee.
All right, so I'm. What are you doing?
What kind of melee?
Melee because I don't have anything in
Oh,
it yet.
okay.
Yeah, you probably want to start with natural, right?
I'll start with natural. Yes.
Yeah.
Gonna go with athletics. Just gonna run around the ship.
Yeah.
Would you stop running around?
No, it is why I
So-
have to do.
Is athletics isn't? There are some of the skills you don't get 0. You just have to choose them.
No. So all
Athletics
skills you get
is
0,
zero.
and then once you get to 1, if it has parentheses, then you
There-
choose a specialization.
There's at least one skill that isn't that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Jack
which
of all trades, you
No,
can't.
no. There's a skill where you cannot get a 0. You have to take.
Technically, language. Language is 1.
Is that no? Because you can get language 0. You just know pigeon in all. You know phrases. Because I have language 0. That's why I don't have the book because Casey had it, but
It's right there.
now I have it.
We're learning things all over again.
We are
Well-
learning things.
That's the fun thing. We're
Literally learning things. I'm
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think about what I want to spend a week on. Like what would support my character pretty well.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
I'm
I
literally a
do want
lizard
mechanic, and I
that can bite, and
eventually
I have no
definitely.
training in biting.
We don't have any engineer, do we?
I thought he was.
Let's see.
Do you have engineering?
I have engineering 1 in the J drive.
Okay.
So he has engineering.
So you're effectively
0
an
in
engineer
every-
0.
0 in everything.
And everything else.
Except for jump drive, which has.
Yeah.
I am going to do diplomat
That's a good one.
since I'm one of the faces.
Well, it's
I probably should do a face one. I got steward. What's another good? I got carouse
see
and I
it
got
for a second.
admin.
somebody.
Oh.
I think somebody. Oh, maybe I have it.
I thought I gave it back.
Advocate
I
maybe.
have high guard. So. Oh no, it's right here. I don't know.
No, I want to do investigate because of my archaeology. That's what I'm going to do. So training and skill, investigate.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Nerds. Yeah. The pseudo jock calling everybody else a nerd.
Such a terrible movie. It
That film is good.
it propagates rape culture.
Oh yeah, it's horrid.
That's
It's horrid for that.
for the 80s, it's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But it's what he does
that
to
that
Brenda, I think her name is.
Yeah,
the girl
that
he ends up
entire
marrying.
scene. I watched it
Yeah.
early 2000s, and I'm like, this is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If I could rewrite the film, I'd just take that out. But,
So
like,
training and skill, investigate 0. So that means I need
Yeah.
how many weeks?
8.
8. Okay. So I weeks I have 1 and I need 8. Thank you.
You'll
So
have
the-
2 by the time you get.
Oh right.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
4
yeah.
by the time we get back home. Hopefully.
theoretically.
Hopefully.
In theory.
Well, we have 3 months. We'll learn a whole new skill and then come back and pick up Casey's ship.
Yeah, no, I am going for diplomat. Anybody want this so they can check the skills?
No.
Oh no! Woo! That was scary. Yeah, I have it.
I liked the concert.
The concert.
Oh,
concert.
yeah.
And that's the thing. But like, there's also a lot of things that are really
There's
wrong.
a lot of things that are wrong. I will not disagree with you on that.
You come out of. I guess you're arriving at the planet I told you it was.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Blackwater.
Yep. The Pirates of Blackwater.
I thought it was Pirates of Dark
It
Water.
is Pirates of Dark Water.
Okay.
But that's who I imagine we're going to find on the planet.
Did they actually complete a season of? They did complete one season.
Mm-hmm. They had the cliffhanger and then it ended.
Yeah.
Is that you're talking about the cartoon, right?
Cartoon, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
with
all
the-
I'm thinking of now is like the Rangers of Avalon.
Oh, Jesus!
No,
You seen that?
I've heard of it.
Oh my gosh, I've not seen it. I've not met anybody else who's seen at least one episode of it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen. So
We had
much.
recorded 2 episodes, and I watched them religiously. Really good, really interesting concept. And then it was like you could go to and like, oh, it's that guy from Sci-Fi and that woman from Sci-Fi and that person from Sci-Fi. It lasted 8 episodes, and I think 5 of them were never aired. Like, that's how early '90s sci-fi.
Well, it's like what is it? Space and above and beyond, or something like that.
Yeah.
It lasted, like, I want to say 13 episodes. Then again, it seems like Fox, everything lasts 13 episodes.
Fox
I
is
Might have
ruthless.
actually had a full season, but I don't remember.
thought Space Above and Beyond had like 2 seasons or something like that.
I don't remember
I
seeing
can't
it, watching it
remember.
for one.
1 season, 1995.
No.
Yeah, because I remember watching it, and I was married at the time, happily married at the time, which was
Canceled due to
unusual.
low ratings.
I
23
remember
episodes.
it being pretty cool.
23
That's
episodes.
probably why I think it was 2 seasons, because our seasons are getting so short nowadays.
Yeah,
It's true.
It's weird that the standard season is 13 episodes, and then I go watch anime. They're like, "There's 48 episodes in this first season." I'm like, I'm on season 8 right now.
Well, it seems like
Well.
sometimes it's half the episode.
Frieren
they're
is going for a long time.
I need to start watching it.
I just finished the most recent one, which is episode 24, and I'm like, they're nowhere. We're near the end of this story arc.
That's because Frieren is going in exact chronological time mirroring ours. So, in a few hundred years, the series will finally end.
I need to watch Muscle Moshley.
Hey, I'm fine with that. Frieren is good.
Okay. So I have a question for you. How many years have I been retired?
Oh, it's
3
profession.
weeks.
3 weeks. Okay.
It's profession. You never have profession 0. You have.
Okay.
that's
Okay.
it.
Okay.
And you're right. Yeah. So Jack of all trades didn't do what I thought it did, but it does do what I think it did. Is you only get it at character creation, and then it just reduces your DM for not having a skill.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you get it at 3,
If you can get
you're,
it free, you're toasty.
yeah. You're making everything at DM 0.
Basically, what happened is you realized somebody was out to get you and got picked up on it. Hey, and when you heard one of your friends are going to go here, and you went on a
It's
ship.
an authorized transfer. It's totally fine.
Yeah. And then you're like, okay, my last duty station's here, and I got to be there in this amount of time. Okay, I'm just going to meet up with my buddies here.
Yeah.
And so you're basically like 3 weeks out of being retired. Most of your clothes are probably old military clothes.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you got all the
It's like,
BDUs without the patches.
Yeah. Right. The fit like.
You're working out in your grays and your tans.
I mean, he probably also has the stuff kind of like what my lieutenant got.
Oh, you're Navy though, right?
No, I'm Marine.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, well,
He was a Marine,
Navy
yeah.
Jason, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, no, the like Miles gear guys
Yeah.
gave my lieutenant a shirt, and he's like, "Here, Roberts, because I never see you wearing anything but black, so I gave you a white shirt." I'm like,
No,
I'm
it's-
not sure, but that might be kind of
That's-
creepy.
that's
My
the
lieutenant
chief.
knows
Her late,
we're mostly black.
her laying about clothes are all, black with the gold army on it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like everything she wears. Like, oh, I'm dressing down. It's just all. I'm like, honey, you're not deployed anymore. You can wear like sweats.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Or hey, it's our house. Wear
Nothing.
underwear. Like, well, yeah. I didn't want to say that. Please.
Yeah,
love
so
my
basically, you went as far as you can, as fast as you can on military transport.
I took some hops.
Yes.
Judy Hopps.
You're like, that C-130 has my name on it.
Because you're like,
What is that scene from the new A-Team? Gentlemen, are any of you wanted felons and armed? No? Because we're both. And we'll be taking this plane. Wait, are you taking this plane? That's why I joined the army. Intelligence.
is that the A-Team movie?
The new one, yeah.
with Rampage Jackson, Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson is Hannibal.
Yeah.
Fantastic acting
Brand-
and character choice.
Christ.
They were talking about
Pretty
bringing
boy
back the TV show, the A-Team, and they were going to bring back Airwolf, and they're going to have him in share the same universe.
Oh, Airwolf in
That would be amazing.
Airwolf and
And-
A-Team? That would be
And
Like,
brilliant.
Once
And
a
Knight
month
Rider.
crossover or once every couple months
Once every-
crossover. That would be awesome.
And they were also talking about bringing back the Bionic Man, but he wouldn't have his own show. He would just bounce between the A-Team and.
Honestly, you know what I'd love to see? In addition to that, have MacGyver just in there, in that mix.
Yeah.
Well, the problem with
honestly.
MacGyver is they actually made a reboot of MacGyver,
They did.
But it's
It's when he's
Asian
younger.
maybe?
and
No.
it wasn't
I-
very
no,
good.
I thought they
No,
did
it
MacGyver,
was
but I
his
thought he was
son.
a young Asian man.
No,
Oh, it's his son? I thought it
It
was.
was his son.
I thought it was him as a
He-
prequel.
no.
What am I thinking of then?
No, his name was Angus.
Yeah.
Angus
Yeah.
MacGyver.
But I saw like one episode and he literally talking to his dad, who is the original MacGyver.
Oh.
I thought he never.
it was-
But
Richard
was
Same
he
man.
playing his dad or was he playing another character, different name?
No,
What
it
I-
was his dad.
What I remember is
The internet resolves all issues.
Yeah.
That's fair.
No, it does not.
I thought
no, it does not.
Richard Dean Anderson really hated that show. The guy that played the original MacGyver, he hated that show. He wouldn't be
The
on it.
original film or
The
the original
original-
TV or
the
no? He
original-
hates the new one.
He hated
O'Neill.
the new
Yeah,
MacGyver.
Yeah, Richard Dean
He
Anderson.
didn't. He hated that show.
Okay.
They did Merlin.
I
and
might
he
be
was done with it.
Yeah, he hated the new premise for the MacGyver, and he would not go on the show. Is what I understood. I could be wrong.
I
Maybe on
swear
the
to.
fifth season he
I mean,
did.
I might be thinking of a dark-haired boy and thinking he's Asian, and that makes me racist.
Well,
but-
he wasn't Asian. I know that.
No, he was a white guy. He was
He
a
was
white
a
guy.
white
He had an
guy.
Asian.
He had curly hair.
Yeah, and there was an Asian guy playing his roommate. I think it was his roommate.
He was pretty sly for a white guy.
No, he was not
that.
Asian. He was.
I have 3 rubber bands here, and you're a really close target.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah, no idea.
I have lots
I can
of
ask my
ways.
wife. She's a huge MacGyver fan.
Yeah, but
And she started watching Stargate because of it was Richard Dean Anderson.
yeah.
yeah, it's kind of weird because he goes from a really smart guy to a not so smart guy.
Yeah. I mean,
He's a colonel.
Oh, yeah,
colonel.
you're right. So it is his.
so it wasn't that he was stupid. It's,
Eli is
he
the
knew
new
what
Q.
his job was.
Yeah,
well.
yeah, and he was
what it was.
good
Good
at his
at it.
job.
But the science stuff
He
was
let
not his job.
he let the science people take care of it.
Yep.
Just because my genitals are on the outside and my genitals are on the inside and your genitals are on the outside doesn't make me wrong. Okay, Samantha, you do you.
That was a funny line.
But anyway,
Creators
So,
hate the first season.
So I gotta go a little off tangent. The O'Neill from
Off
the
of
movie
what?
and the O'Neill from Stargate SG-1 are different O'Neills.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they're both in canon.
yeah.
That's one L. He's much meaner.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, no shit.
Uh,
or no, 2 L's. He says 2 L's.
so when we pull up
Anyways.
to the planet,
Blackwater.
any sign of the high and dry.
When you start landing down, you don't see any indication of the high and dry, but there are three covered docking. There is no high port. There's only a low port,
Okay.
and it's
Do we get a look at the, not the terrain, but the like the town or the whatever would be adjacent to where we're landing?
yeah. Here's a map.
Is this the?
The map of the starport.
Oh, so there's 3 hangars.
3 hangars.
That's what I was trying to
Oh,
remember. I'm
these
like,
here.
Yeah,
I know what they're called.
So are they covered?
those 3 are covered and one is
Okay,
not.
and then there's one open where they probably get taxied into a covered one.
Yeah,
All right, and then this is the reception area.
yeah, that's the reception area.
The
and stuff
customs.
Like
Okay,
customs and stuff like that.
cool.
I mean, I think we have to go
Anybody else
to
need to look?
the reception area
It also
and
seems
show
to be
them our...
about 1,000 by 1,200 meters. So it's not super big, but it's fairly large for a backwater.
Okay, yeah, we probably need to go to... Well, through customs first, and then go to the Port Authority office.
Well, if the ship is here in this port, then we need to go to customs for sure because we have the license for it.
We need... What?
If the ship we're looking for is currently in one of the hangars, we have the license for it.
I understand that, but we should inform Port Authority.
I literally just agreed with you.
Oh,
That's why I
okay.
said yes. If it's here, we need to do that because we have the license.
Yeah.
I missed the yes if
okay.
it's here.
Yeah, I was 100%.
Like, didn't I say that?
Yeah, and
Or
I
did
was confirming it with
Okay.
the causality.
Just
Right, do you need to look at
because
the
it's
port?
a
before you
backwater,
hand it
I'm
back
gonna
to
wear my
Fred?
flak jacket,
Okay.
and then
I'll keep my back suit.
I'm just gonna
wherever.
have my auto pistol on my side.
I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna wear my vac suit. Just it
I
feels
have
weird
a-
to be in it when I'm on planet.
My laser pistol's in a thigh holster.
But I do have my body pistol on me.
I learned that from a
So-
Navy buddy.
I literally my cloth armor is TL10 or TL12. I also have a bib. I have an overall
That's cool.
because I'm a dwarf.
Coveralls
yeah,
work, yeah.
I was like,
Coveralls
I
are
was
great.
thinking of a jump with the mechanic jumpsuits.
Yeah.
But I was like,
Coveralls.
overalls would be so much cooler.
Yeah.
Coveralls.
Yeah, but I want bibs. I want buckles because why not? Buckles are cool. Can't tell me
Yes.
otherwise.
They're the ultimate in comfort.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw my character when I get home.
I don't know the last time I've worn bibs.
Mine 2010.
Yeah, much more recent for me. I had a pair before we left Illinois.
I wore them for a role I was playing on stage.
I wore them.
I don't remember the last time I wore bibs. A cover of those.
Yeah.
Oshkosh bagosh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to be like 3 or 4.
Oh.
I
Yeah,
don't.
but-
I'm too old. I don't remember
Respectfully,
that far back.
your mom seems like the kind of mom that put you like in sailors uniforms and stuff when you were a baby.
No.
Oh, really? She
Really?
totally like I can
I
see her
wore
dressing up the
Levi's.
dogs.
No, I wore Levi's.
Oh, I mean that's fair.
Okay, I need to ask a question because I have the thought in my head, but my track record today. Your mom's name is Evelyn, right?
No.
No,
What's your mom's name?
Helen? No. God dang it! I know it. I see it on Facebook all the time. Oh, we're so bad.
Charlene.
That's it.
No, her rift is Elnawee. I was sitting there like,
Elonwe.
well, where am I getting Evelyn from? Evelyn is another buddy's grandma,
Sure.
and that's
No,
his
it's
mom.
Llewellyn. That's what she uses.
Okay,
Llewellyn or Absidy.
okay.
If my niece doesn't steal Absidy first.
All right.
That's why I grabbed leadership. I was trying to figure out, like, why am I doing leaderships? Leadership is I make a leadership check, and I can give you what my dice roll is plus 1
Yeah.
in bonus to an action.
Nice.
Which I'm at a minimum of plus 5. So.
Yeah, you get around and you're not quite sure where the ship is, but you don't.
We're going to Port
Yeah,
Authority.
you're
Yeah.
going to the Port Authority. And you get
If it's here,
yeah.
they should know.
They get here and they're like, "What should we be looking for?"
The high and dry?
And he doesn't pay attention to you at all, and he's looking at you. What should we be looking for?
We're looking for the high and dry.
Okay. Types it in. Oh, those jackasses. It's not here.
Where is it currently located?
I don't know.
Is it on planet still?
It's not here.
When you say it's not here, do you mean it is not planet side or it is not in your database?
It's not at the starport.
Okay. We knew that.
So by these assholes, who did you mean?
The crew.
I give the name of
Captain?
shit. Did I write it down? Did I forget?
You never asked for the captain's
We
name.
never asked for
No,
the
but you
name.
should know the captain.
No, that's on me.
Yeah, we have no idea.
So why are you looking for the high and dry?
We are here to repair it and get it off this rock.
Take it back to Mr. Hansen, who's the
We
owner
are
of the
to
ship.
return it to the scout
Scout service.
service. Yes.
Okay. And he goes, and he's just looking at you. He won't look at any of the other ones.
Can I do something for you, soldier?
He goes, no, let me see. And he goes, there's a Minister Greener that might want to talk to you.
What does that system say for flagging my name?
Nothing. It just is anybody looking for the high and dry, contact Mr. Greener.
Mr. Greener, okay.
Minister Greener.
Minister Greener, well, I think we can do that. Where is his office located?
State Capitol.
State Capitol, and where the heck is that?
3 block. And he says, just a couple. It's in the city. He
'Kay.
just gives you the address.
What kind of transportation you guys have around here?
We have cars.
Are we beating feet? Okay, you got cars? Okay.
LPCs?
He goes, we have cars and stuff like that.
Okay. Call me
That
one then.
doesn't mean you can use them.
He goes, there's a list and the phone right there.
Fine. We'll get that taken care of. Anything else we can do for you?
Nope.
Okay. When we get this ship off ground, do we need to report to you at all?
No, you might need to contact space traffic control when you leave.
Okay, fantastic. We'll take care of that. Thank you. And we will go see the minister now.
Okay.
I'm so tempted.
What is there a way to roll insight on this guy? Like, is he gonna call somebody because he talked to the general?
Go ahead and what skills do you think it would be?
Recon.
Well, carouse is good for that. Recon would work as well.
What
I
about
guess.
streetwise?
I'm good with all.
Streetwise.
I have a 0 and all
Yeah,
3.
I do either one, or
Okay.
Anyone?
with plus
So-
in social or plus social.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll do
So-
streetwise.
All right. So I got. Oh, that's wrong button. 7 plus 1 is 8.
He just doesn't like anything but humans.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I look like a human. I'm small. I don't look human.
14.
Yeah.
He's racist.
Yeah, he's
he's
racist.
racist.
Okay.
But I'm not getting any red flags about the general specifically.
No, he's
Okay.
just he just doesn't like other
Well,
races.
that's why he's our boss.
And when you give me a quick recon check,
Him or anybody?
anybody,
Okay.
and it will just got to beat a 6 or a 7, and
I got a
make it
9.
intelligence.
Oh, intelligence? Oh, 9. Intellect still 1. So 9.
8.
So yeah, so
What we need to beat? 6?
6.
You got a 7.
nice.
Okay.
When
Even
you,
making
when you
3.
happen to look around, you notice that most of the Vargar, when they're walking around like next to humans, they have their head down.
They got a collar on.
It's kind of like
They're all
almost,
muzzled.
kind of almost a little bit submissive.
How many people are on this planet?
There's at least 10 to 15,000 people on this planet.
Oh yeah, totally. We can wage war here. It's fine.
15,000? There's 1 trillion humans. We can call the herd.
I was if you had said like 50, and I'm like, nah, 15 war crime is easy.
It's only a war crime the first time. It's
It's
not.
only a war crime if you get caught.
Yeah.
yeah. What were you doing there, General?
Oh, that's a
we were liberating a population, sir.
yeah, that's a terrible thing to happen to that planet. You know, the asteroid hitting it and all.
Yeah. That looks like laser fire. Yeah, asteroid had lasers. Crazy asteroid.
That was a mining asteroid later? I'm pretty sure I could set that up. Shoot.
My gun went off 37 times. My bad.
And I accidentally fired 37 times. He had it coming.
Yeah, that lizard guy looks like he bit people. Yes, and took some chunks. It was accidental.
He was.
There's a misunderstanding in culture you don't understand here. They were love bites, and he was in heat.
They were love nibbles, and he was in pond fire.
That's why all 15,000 people have a chunk out of them. Oh, you okay? I killed Casey. Oh no!
Breathe.
No,
Were
but
you
you
drinking?
did actually. No.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
It's
okay.
respiratory. It's
Okay.
got to be upper respiratory.
I was like, I don't want to get you when you
By
drink.
this time next week, we're all gonna have pneumonia.
We're all dead. It's okay.
It's okay.
Now, at least help my wife pay off the house.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
Ew.
So yeah, we'll head over to Minister Greener's
Yes.
location at the state capitol.
You find his office. It's kind of easy to find. You find it on
Question.
the board, so.
Sorry. That's my fault. Are they all racist?
No, I don't know. We'll find out.
Based
Probably.
on like
Oh,
by
the
Yeah.
downcast eyes. and-
yeah.
yeah.
It seems to be like a caste system here.
Okay. Yeah. So racist.
So yeah.
yeah.
Do we try to fit in?
racist?
I mean, I'm not gonna bother with it. I mean, I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna.
We've already.
Good boy's already
so
2
he'll
feet behind
willingly
me.
put a muzzle on. I'm just saying maybe we could do that. Like.
Nah,
For-
I don't want to give them ideas.
I will bite you if you try.
We come back in 10 years and all the Barger have muzzles. Like, oh, damn it! How fast can you replicate those? We start a business.
Right. First rule
What
of
skill
acquisition.
is that? Level 0 in marketing. Oh, cool.
Profession marketer.
All right, listen here, sharks. Traveler Session 0 took a turn.
Well, it's really. It's just a lot of things are kind of interesting in this.
No, it's totally fine. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. So go
Yeah.
ahead and continue.
Yeah, live your best life, dog.
Okay. You get to the Capitol. You're able to find his office pretty quick.
Okay. Is there a way to contact him to let him know we're coming? Or do we just want to show up?
We'll just show up.
I'm just gonna show up.
All right.
It's the general.
And you get to his office. You see a secretary there, and he goes, "Yes."
Yes, General Al-ankh to see Minister Greener, please.
And he goes, "General who?"
Al-ankh. Please pay attention next time.
Who?
And I'll just walk past, head into the door.
Yeah.
You get to the door. The door's locked.
You're new at this, aren't you?
No, I just don't know who you are. Why would you like to see Minister Greener?
He'd like to see us.
Yes.
Why would he want to see you?
Fantastic question. That's what I'm here to find out. If you would unlock this door, we can proceed.
You turned to
can.
William all of a sudden?
What?
You turned Texan all of a sudden.
Yeah, I know. It's
went
my
straight-
military is
You
Texan.
went straight Billiam there. I
My
was like,
military is Texan for some strange reason.
She gets on the phone and goes, "There's
It's
a
the
General
Arabic part of
Al-ankh.
There's
That
a
one.
lot of Arabic in Texas, man.
Think that wants to see you." I don't know what he wants. What's he a general of? Himself? What are you general of?
The Marine Corps.
We're
Which
here-
Marine Corps?
Should we tell
The
her,
Imperial Marine Corps.
He's a general of the Imperial Marine Corps.
tell her we're here about the high and dry?
We are here about the high and dry.
He's here about the high and dry. And he goes,
looking up.
okay.
He's looking up something important. Well, apparently.
He goes, just wait over there. He'll be with you in 10 minutes. He's in the middle of a meeting.
Fine. I'll go sit down.
Well, that went better than I was going to handle it. But that's because I've been watching someone play the RoboCop video game. And so I'm just like, I'm just going to shoot the door handle. What is she going to do?
Don't you know you're an NPC?
Someone,
We really want to make new
someone
characters.
put a door in front of our general.
Listen,
That door's gone.
I'll make a new character every week. I don't give a shit.
You mean every month?
Whatever. No.
I'll make one every week.
Different characters, different games. I'm down.
About 10 minutes later, some lady walks out and you see a guy he's in a business suit. He goes, you hear about the high and dry?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are, Minister.
Awesome.
How can we help you?
Okay. Well, the old crew accepted a contract, and I need you, if you guys are willing to fulfill that contract, I'll tell you where the ship is.
Where's
Plus-
the old crew?
I don't know where the old crew went.
But you know where the ship is.
I know where the ship is.
If we may be so bold, can I ask about the legality of this contract?
It's pretty legal. We just needed them to do a survey. We gave them some explosives to do a survey around a mountain.
Okay.
Shit, how do you spell survey?
Survey.
E-Y, not A-Y, thank you.
Pretty aggressive
Um,
about asking
can I ask-
questions around here.
Say again?
They're pretty aggressive about asking questions around here.
They are.
The nature of the surveying, is it mineral or?
It's basically, I do believe it's mineral. We need to map some lava tubes and stuff like that.
Oh, my friend, you are in luck. I happen to be uniquely qualified in this endeavor.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So the answer is yes. We can retrieve that contract. We can complete that
the
contract on behalf of them.
On behalf of ourselves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell us the location of the vehicle, the spaceship, and absolutely.
It's parked on a dormant volcano.
Okay,
Why?
because they're surveying it.
They were doing, my guess is they were doing surveying and then something went wrong and they had to land.
Where is this dormant volcano?
16 kilometers south, or 20 kilometers south.
How difficult is it to reach?
Well, if you want to climb, it's going to be very difficult. If you would like a ride, not so much.
Do you have, by ride, is it flight or do you have a, oh Christ, what are they called? The tunnelers?
Oh.
They have vehicles that can dig around.
It'll be flight. We have what I guess what used to be called a Chinook,
Yeah.
or
Sorry.
whatever the traveler version of a Chinook is.
Non-fixed wing.
Helicopters, tilt rotors, and aerodynes.
Yeah.
And I can pilot it.
Yeah, I also have flying zero. I mean, you're much better piloting than I am, but
I mean, my flyer is 0.
yeah.
Okay. Fantastic. We will take that ride. We will
Yeah.
take care of the ship. We will get this out of your hair, and we will handle that surveying for you.
Okay,
Yeah. Can
So-
you copy that contract first?
sure. He hands you a
Prints
copy
it
of the
out,
contract.
does it? Okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes contracts will state that you get to keep some of the equipment that you utilize in it. And
Understandable.
As a surveyor, that he would be interested. Like, oh yeah, no, It's all legal now. Let's.
Yeah, there's like they gave him some seismic charges and stuff for them to do it.
Okay, I think I have found our answer for how high can your skills go.
What's the answer?
Higher.
Oh. Okay.
I thought it was
And
5.
I mean, so here's where I found it: Jack of all trades, and it's the last sentence of
Oh
it.
no, yeah, but that's specific to jack of all trades.
I understand, but I can't find anything else that gives me any kind of
There isn't
limit.
one. If you can get if you want to spend a year, you can get up to plus 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
All jackets of all trades does is reduce your DM -3, -2, -1 for a skill that you don't have trained.
I know.
Yeah, that's all.
So
So it doesn't.
Well, I mean, that's what I'm saying. All
Yeah.
Jack of all trades says Jack of all trades of 4 or higher does nothing.
Yeah, because you can't get higher than a DM -3
I
for having.
understand.
yeah.
Yeah, I just
But
figured.
that's what I'm saying. That just kind of gives the whole. There's no upper limit on
No.
skills.
There's no upper limit. I'm probably going to say probably not.
Well,
past 5.
so there isn't one, but it says if you are a 4 or 5, you are known.
Really
in a
good
s-
in your
yeah.
skill. Yeah.
You're a notable. Like people know you're a physicist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, he's probably he's probably a 5, whereas Stephen Hawkins would be like a 7 in that one specialization.
Yeah.
Athletics -3, with some disabilities to be athletic -5. Like, oh yeah, invent the universe, climb stairs. The Daleks are like, you're like, oh shit, they can float now.
Because they had a whole part of this about climbing the mountain and stuff like that, and it looks like a lot of
Honestly,
people would die.
well, additional to that, this is a technological society. We can take an aircraft in.
Yeah, and they were just saying,
Yeah, if they have a spare
for some
one.
reason, I'm like, why wouldn't you guys take an aircraft in? Even if you had to hire one, why? I mean, 500 credits would be nothing.
Yeah.
They give you
Yeah.
each 1,000 credits to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
In fact, that's not a bad idea if we could hire.
I mean, just even rent an aircraft.
Yeah.
I mean, if we spent our 1,000 credits on cheeseburgers and then we had to climb the mountain,
Yeah.
we'd be like, well, I guess there's no other way. We're out of
Well,
money.
the minister has already given us, offered us a ride, so we'll take that and
Yeah.
keep our incidental money.
This is the most lucrative job I've had that I can remember
Yeah.
since my naval days.
This is the only job I've ever had.
Besides the Marines.
Well, I've never had a job in the Marines. The Marines, it's not a job; it's a lifestyle.
So is active duty.
Military is.
Yeah, military, active military. And anyways,
So, are they loading up explosives for us that we're
No,
bringing,
they've-
or
they're already
they're
there.
Explosives are on the ship already.
Yeah, we got to get to the ship
Theoretically.
first. That's why I was saying it's probably not a bad idea to just have someone fly us there, drop us off,
And let
because
us-
then we can just bring the ship back.
Yeah.
Because we got to fix it anyways. But
Okay.
okay.
One person has to go on the deadly climb. I vote the general.
No, he doesn't need to be like, you have a ship. He's like, I volunteer. Why? I'm gonna climb it. Why? It's there. That's why.
it's the climb. Starts going off.
And of
on
course,
my
you
side.
see the Galactic Burger there.
Oh yeah. On the mountain.
No, in the
So
city.
the 150 different meals. They have 150 locations. I want to get one meal at every location, like bingo.
Well, it's the same.
No, I know, but
Yeah.
I'm saying if they have 150 locations, I want to try a different meal at each.
Oh, there's
location.
millions of locations.
Oh, no, I don't want millions. That's too many.
There's however big the Traveler universe is.
Now
there's-
serving over 4 quadrillion.
Damn it.
They have like serving over infinity.
Yeah.
We stopped counting a long time ago.
McDonald's is still counting.
Yeah, but
It's
they
just
they don't post it anymore.
they're at.
They have an online.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
only place you can see it on is a web link.
Yeah, but it's
But they used to say over 999 million sold.
but like late 90s, it was 1 billion, and we've gotten to 1 trillion. But because
We're
of
not at 1 trillion yet.
Because we're not at a trillion. I thought we were...
Not even close. Do you know how unfathomably large a
It's
trillion fucking
huge.
burgers would
It
be?
is. That's
It
what
would
I'm saying.
take 11,000 years to just count to a trillion.
I'm doing everything I can, okay?
I had 2 McDoubles the other day. I'm doing my part.
We're definitely borderline.
I was
100
at
billion,
I was
for sure.
at 999 billion, and then I miscounted one and had to start all over again.
I lost count. I'd be done. I'm out. Some bullshit.
Okay, so we get to this ship.
You're flying up to it. Yes.
Yeah.
You see.
Did you give us this map? Like do we
Close
have
my
a,
vest up and just zip up and just pull my pistol. I'm like,
I
we're gonna have
feel
fun.
like I would have a sensor array because I have sensors and I know that you use like.
do you want to buy them?
What's that?
You can buy them.
Yeah, well, that's my point. I didn't have access to the book, and I literally
During core.
I just finished
Yeah.
the character
I'll find it for you.
like an hour, and I have 100,000 credits to spend. The only thing I bought is equipment and then a excavation tool set because I didn't have time to look at anything else. Again, we got the house, and
No.
my daughter had a science fair and a bunch of other stuff, so I literally only had an hour to print it, write everything down, and get going. So I wanted to wait to spend my money until we had a ship that was officially ours,
That's a hell
so
of
then
a
I could put
roll.
money into the ship. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It's a good roll.
It's an M good roll.
Damn, dude,
There's
5
4 6s in there, a 5 and a 3.
Jesus.
The problem is I'm using this, but I'm not using the planet that it's actually set on.
That's fine.
It's fine.
And so I'll have to figure out.
Wing it, Fred. We don't care. We're gonna have fun, and you're gonna tell us to make rolls, and we're gonna roll.
Yeah.
I also could just look in the supply book. It's gonna have
Yeah.
a bunch of extra stuff.
I bet you it'd just be one of these.
Yeah. Well, I like the idea. Yeah.
That's the entire section on sensors. The book that has nothing else
Yes. EM probe.
Where in the hell
Okay.
did that? No, so it's probably
Still a 23, a 36.
So yeah,
Good roll.
I don't know why I like playing humans. It's very rarely do I not play humans.
Oh, they're
Starfinder, I play a lot of non-human. I don't think I've played a single.
Here's
Nope,
the
don't
map
have a single human character.
where the
I
high
don't
and
think
dry
I
is.
do
located.
either.
That's so an
Oh,
EM
no,
probe
I
is
take
what
it
I
back.
want.
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not.
There's the
even-
map of where the high and dry is.
On okay.
Say what? Oh, okay.
Dot in the middle.
Okay.
So EM.
Okay. I was like, I know there's a map. Where did it go?
It's always a map.
There's always a map. It's kind of like with travelers. There's always a.
Hex map.
There's always a. What's it called?
A Varker.
Yeah, always a Varker.
There's always a Brian.
goose. You come across a
my
snail
brain
that's
is
slowly
not
trudging
working.
across the world.
It has these things.
A trait?
No,
Table.
there's always a table.
Yes. We have 2 tables. Technically, we have 3. I don't know why technically. We don't have technically 3. We have 3. No, technically.
Literally.
Yes, quite.
Literally. You just can't see the third from any of the camera angles.
You can kind of see the third.
Is that a? I guess it is a table. I was
It is a
thinking-
table.
I
It's
was
a
thinking
table.
Desk.
Mm-hmm.
Big giant desk.
No, it's a table.
Though, since we mostly roll on this one, this is our only random table.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Fair.
As you approach, anybody want to make a recon intelligence check?
Yes.
Why not?
7.
Oh, dang! I maxed 2 6s, plus 1, so 13.
Nice. You're like, Rock, I sense it.
No
Hey,
clue what's going on.
Rock. I speak its language.
Got an 8.
Got a grand total of 3.
Ooh, that's rough.
Well,
What
I
did you
don't
get?
have
What was your
anything.
total?
13.
Me?
13?
Yeah, I got a 13. He got a 3. He did the lowest. I did the highest.
That's fine. You think you saw something right out of the ship, but you're not positive.
Oh.
You know what I think of now? We're in a Chinook.
It's unarmed.
Oh.
Yeah, well, we don't know what
Yeah,
we...
it has guns and gun ports on it. It just doesn't have any arms.
That's valid.
fine.
Yes.
Okay, so real quick, before we go anything crazy, we should buy communicators.
I have a neural comm. So
You know what?
neural comm.
It's
It's
not
pretty
this book.
cheap.
They're in augments, not in communications.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for a TL10, we can get mobile comms. So what are these? Oh, they're like they're
They're
just
cell phones.
They're phones. Yeah. Hey. All right.
Like right there, image at the bottom of the page.
Oh Jesus!
Nah, buddy, buddy. It's
If
been.
it was a reptilian, it'd have bit me in the ass. Okay.
Casey?
Casey's not hungry.
I'm aware. Okay.
He's
We all
like,
have-
no, that's
It's
not my
broke.
duck shirt.
So what's a ComDot?
Did you ever see Spy Kids?
Tiny microphone. I'm just making. Is it? It's that. Oh wait.
No, it's not.
It's not that.
No,
just-
it's
Oh, it's Bluetooth.
yeah.
Oh, all right. We all have a mobile comm and a ComDot. Because I'm buying it for everybody.
Okay.
Let me see that real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have cash. You're
I have
You're
so
flushed.
much money,
I spent
bro. I have 3 ship shares.
I
And a
spent
TA. I'm like, this
the
is
vast
bullshit.
majority of my money on getting my armor.
Yeah. Well, I didn't get. I got 1 single stat boost my entire career, plus 1 int. That's it. Everything else was a couple skills here and there, but it was mostly money and chips. I got 3 ship shares and 1 TAS, and I was like, this is bullshit.
Hey,
How much are you paying for those?
They're 500, so 2,000 plus 40, so 2,040.
The fact that I
For all of that?
mustered out of the Navy with a shuttle was
It's
impressive.
very yeah.
Yeah, like you did fine.
Well, he mustered out with a shuttle, but the Navy might not know that he has a
Yeah,
shuttle.
yeah.
It's like that
They
guy
can't
that
find
shipped.
We for sure scrubbed it. The VIN is no longer found out.
No, it's like that guy who was in supply who mailed a single part of a Jeep every week home. And pretty soon he had a full Jeep.
Radar O'Reilly.
And-
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it's a ComDot and it's what?
Mobilecom.
Mobile com. Thank you.
I mean, it's literally like what your wife was talking about that one day. How do you lose a tank transmission?
Yeah.
Those things are huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you saw
It's
something?
the same thing. There's
Yeah.
some logistics somewhere going, how do you lose this ship
So I noticed that, and the lizard is not paying any attention, but I will tell everybody. I definitely noticed movement. Ryan, can you button that button? Right here.
This one?
Thank you.
Mhm.
Is it broke?
Oh,
Oh, it just doesn't button very well.
Yep.
Sorry.
it's okay.
Now button this button. No.
I was like,
Unbutton that.
He goes, ah!
"Oh."
Cool. Yeah, so everybody has a ComDot and a mobile com.
Okay.
Okay.
Com dots are essentially like throat mics too,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah,
can
I got
connect
it.
to a computer and
Is
stuff
it
like that.
Kurt Russell and Soldier?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He growls into the transmitter.
I was just thinking of. I was just watching Valerian and 1,000 Planets, and they have them.
Yeah.
That was a really good show, and he only spoke like 13 words in that entire movie.
72 words in the entire movie. So he effectively got paid, I think it was 13,000 a word or something like
Yeah.
that. It was very little money for what he was worth now, but back then it was great. It's
Well,
my
it's
second
also the
favorite
guy
Kurt Russell
from,
movie.
I think the guy from S.H.I.E.L.D. was in it
Yep,
too.
Michael Chiklis played, he was in it. We talked about this a couple months ago.
Yeah.
It's like on camera. Yeah.
And it is an oddly underrated movie.
It's so good. And they wanted Kurt Russell to have a relationship with the woman after her husband dies. And he was like, no. Like, I career soldier. I like the boy. The boy's mute, and I'll train the boy, and the boy and I can have a relationship, like father figure, but not father. And she can do her own thing. Like, I'm gonna be married. Well, they're not married, but they are now. But Goldie Hawn, he was like, I'm not gonna kiss another woman on camera. It's like, all right, fair enough. So they wrote it out, and it's so good. It's also got Jason Scott Lee. He's the one that gets his eye ripped out.
Oh, okay.
The bald, muscular one that fights him on the rings. That's the dragon, because he played Bruce Lee in another movie.
Oh.
I think I read that he was related to Bruce Lee, but he's not. They just have the same last name. But he's mildly Asian looking, and I mean moderately Asian looking. Let's be honest. And he played Bruce Lee in the movie, but he's not related to him.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. So I tell everybody that I see movement.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, the Chinook lands. You guys unpack everything, and the Chinook takes off and leaves.
Yeah. So with movement, be armed.
And when you walk into the, well, I have a copy of this shit.
Excuse me. Oh yeah, that was the book I was looking at, right? Then I handed it to you for the comms.
Yes.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what books certain
no,
things are
like-
in, so that when I get home I can Google.
Well, we have the books.
I had them as well. I just don't have them. I don't have the physical ones. I have the PDFs that you guys gave me.
Yeah, that's the
So this is the IISS. Oh, high and dry.
that's the high and dry.
Looks like a capital ship, but very, very small. Oh, I'm not going to read it back. Okay. All right. So, do we see?
And here's the actual stats for it.
Okay. Do we see? What's the terminology?
The when you get there, the ramp is down,
Right.
and what it looks like kind of like a dog bed type deal is sitting next to the door that's open
In the cargo bay.
in the cargo bay.
What?
It's
You don't know. Could be. Does it
It-
look like it would fit?
No, it'd be like something that would fit a dog,
Oh, okay.
dog-sized creature.
I want to use the terminology life signs, but that's not what I mean. I mean signs of life recent. Like,
Activity.
Signs of habitation.
yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yes, there's definitely signs of something has been living here. You see, like scratch marks on the door and stuff like that. Maybe some excrement that's on the
Okay.
and you haven't gotten into the ship, but just around.
Yeah. We're surveying the area around
around
docking
the
bay.
area.
The what's it called? The door, dock door.
The ramp.
Ramp. Thank you.
Yeah, I was actually trying to think of the word.
One of these days I'll get words
Yeah.
correct.
Well, it's like me. I couldn't think of what the tables. There's a table for it. And some strange reason, the table wouldn't come into mind.
It's okay.
I figured-
Someday we'll be able to afford the thesaurus. And then you will join the tables.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to look for data about the volcano site, the explosions, the explosives for the lava tunnels, anything that I can look for to do that.
You go into the cargo hold.
Yep.
I think the cargo hold's on there's one on the first level.
I think it's on the back. Yeah. Cargo is 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this is underneath, right? Deck 1. Yeah. So we enter here,
Yeah.
and then there's whatever that is. So
There's a
seems like it's 20 by 40. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
And you see
35,
like
yeah.
a crate of the explosives.
Okay.
There's nothing else there.
All right. And then
But it says a crate. It's a crate, and it has the sign for explosives and stuff on it.
so is this a stair lift?
It's probably, you can either say it's just not stairs, but
Or turbo lift, I mean?
it's probably not a turbo lift. It's probably
Jeffrey's tubes.
like Jeffrey tubes, like a ladder going up.
Oh, okay.
Because a ship that small, they really don't want to.
Yeah.
They don't want electronics and stuff because you get stuck halfway between each level. It'd be kind of crappy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be something more extra you would have to fix. And
Okay.
ladders work better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. And when you walk in, it just the ship seems like as soon as you walk in, the light in the
Automated to some degree.
turns on.
Do we
Oh,
have
there's
the
that.
parts with us?
Yeah, the parts
I
are
was just gonna say.
the parts are just right outside
There
the
you go.
outside the.
Well, I guess we should go through it. Make sure there isn't anything hanging out
Mm-hmm.
that has decided to den the place.
Who's our best watch?
Recon is pretty much perception.
Okay.
Not
So-
It's not Brian.
With my my heightened senses, was recon go off of intellect or?
Yeah. You go off intellect.
So I have a total of +3
Oh, nice.
to recon.
Oh, it's just you're bad in darkness.
yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I think it's a -1, but he has what you can smell things, which
Yeah.
almost
Survival and recon, he gets a bonus. He gets a -2
-1 due to
dark penalties
darkness.
or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which you can completely bypass with IR goggles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
I only didn't buy stuff like that just because it said we start with 10,000 credits usually, or you start with spending 10,000, and so that's what I went with my initial gear, even though I had a bunch more money.
Usually, because
Where
they
did you
say-
find you start with 10,000?
No, it says you can really only spend up to certain levels.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're supposed to buy like the gear after you start going, because that way you'll know more what you need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of like, oh, I just bought a Chinook. Oh, it won't fit in the. Won't fit into
Yeah.
the.
Yeah.
I spent my money on my armor because I got it given to me.
But yeah, well,
Okay.
clear out the rest of the ship.
Then I tell you about the movement and say, watch the cargo. I presume you're going to check command deck to see if everything is up in scrub order.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take the key code we have
Yep.
and just
I'm gonna double check
CNC
the
override.
Surveying stuff
Mhm.
because that's my lot in life. And then if you'll get survey the was it
recon.
dress down? Yeah, dress down, recon the ship and see what needs to be fixed because I think that's what you're good at.
More or less.
Well, I don't think anybody else has mechanics, so.
Yeah, I do. I
Oh,
have
God
a
damn it,
0.
Brian!
Sorry.
Are you better at it than he is?
No, I have
Yeah.
a 1.
Oh, all right, well. Well, if he needs help, help him.
What does mechanic go off of?
Int.
Int.
Of course.
No, it could be int or education, one of the two.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
If you look in the skills, it'll tell you like if you're trying to fix a ship, it's usually this is the DC, this is what you add to it.
It's my guess with like mechanics and
Look
stuff
at,
like
like,
that might be
page
education.
63. Start
If you
around
can
there.
if you can make a case for it, I'll allow it.
That 100%.
Because you might so int is because
Um,
you're trying to diagnostic, education is
yeah.
because you're actually trying to
I'd
fix
say
it.
I had
Well-
I had somebody who had a very I played a character once that had a really low int, but I had a program, and the DM was like, or the GM was like, you could just be at 0, because it's telling you you're literally following a YouTube tutorial. I was like, oh cool, I'll take that. So instead of the -3, it
Okay,
was-
so mechanic says int or education.
To
It,
me,
it doesn't actually tell you in any circumstance it's this one versus this one. It's just
intelligence would be diagnostic, education would be actually fixing it.
that's fair.
Yeah, Traveler is kind of loose.
Oh, that's
with
so-
allowing the GM to pair
Yeah.
different skills with different attributes.
But if you say social and for and engineering, I'll be like, what?
Well, so social and engineering might be like when you're programming C3PO for the languages.
It could be, or it could be
Yeah.
trying to get parts.
But it's a very niche market. Like
Yeah.
you're not
Or it
Roger,
could
Roger,
be
no.
because you're a droid and you're just talking the broken machine through the process.
Yeah.
Seduce the machine.
Yeah.
The
Totally.
ghost of the machine.
Yep.
You look in one of the cab. I mean, the place is a filthy mess. There's garbage all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
They did not keep a clean ship, and
Shame they have to die.
you walk into one of the berths, and all of a sudden the sink goes bloop, and there's it's full of water, and it drains, and then fills back up. It's just really weird.
It's not supposed to do that.
It's
backed up.
It's alive. They have a Varger cook. It's just all hair.
I have my.
No, they have an Aslan cook.
As I am going to CNC, I do have my pistol out.
Okay.
I did say that I saw
To the-
something, so everybody
Yeah,
should be
to the
prepped.
bridge. I
Yeah.
well, yeah.
Yeah. You get to the bridge, and as soon as you walk in, some of the lights come on, and you're used to holographic displays and
I'm
stuff
looking
like
at
that.
Nice stuff.
It is not holographic display. It is click, click, push buttons.
It's all fucking analog.
Yeah.
It's
Like, this is some bullshit.
it's basically
It's got an
rub a-
8-track. It's
I
got an
rub
8-track
a
tape.
console and I'm like, this is just a sticker with pictures of buttons.
You're
on
like,
it.
why is there a leg? Oh no, Lego.
This is like their emergency landing protocols. This is no.
and you see, and I
It's a
mean,
sticker.
it's not even really clean in here either. You see wrappers and stuff like that. It's just
Eminem, Tupac.
WW.
No, more like Wiz Khalifa, 6 9 Tech 9, whatever the hell his name is. Not the good ones, the shitty ones.
Yeah, it's just I mean, it's just not. It's clean. You go over to the ship locker, and it's just you close it because of just due to the smell.
gross. Yeah.
Four dead bananas in there.
Yeah, my hazmat suit's on.
It automatically.
You're like, oh,
She
okay.
is you open it up and it goes
Yeah.
as it is
Oh, shit.
detected.
So what I'm hearing is when we get the space worthy, we get out into space, put on our vac suits, and
And
secure
just
ourselves.
Yeah, just
Vent the whole thing.
that's valid.
and like in the
Open anything that can be opened.
the thing is, there's no common areas on this ship either.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, and the common area. Oh yeah, this ship does not have a common area.
Nope.
It doesn't.
No.
Nope. It has
That's
a
it
hold.
right there.
Oh yeah. So what's?
As I said, if you decide you don't want this ship, we'll.
No.
No, I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
A
gonna
ship's a ship.
ship is a ship. It's
Yeah.
got
Free is
military
free.
grade
We-
sensors.
Free is free, and we love free. It's got sensors.
Yeah,
Yes. I'm just curious what this is.
the bed.
No,
No.
these are beds.
Oh,
but I don't know what that is.
I would have to look into.
Mm.
That's actually where the air raft was.
Oh,
Okay.
That's where the air raft is. As I said, I don't believe your shuttle would fit into that ship.
yeah.
we'll
We'll
make it
figure
work.
it out.
The shuttle is worth money.
Yes, I'm not.
And even if you don't have the shuttle, you can ferry it out, and it gets you money.
It'll get you money.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can rent it out. It will make money.
Okay. So yeah, what kind of? Where would I see to put this chip in?
There's probably it
Something
comes.
in this command console.
There's probably a command console and
Yeah.
stuff like
Captain's chair.
that. Yeah, captain's chair. You sit on it and you go, "What the hell is?"
I ain't sitting in it.
Yeah.
Flip that console around, but like beep 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 beep.
Well, I think these two got to be.
One's like probably sensors, one's
It
piloting.
says in this one
Oh, does it? Oh,
what the positions it requires. It's three
Pilot,
positions.
astrogation, and
Engineer.
Ain't no captain's chair.
So
Most
it's
likely pilot's
probably the
chair.
pilot.
Yeah. Just go over, slot it in. It looks like the bridge of Serenity.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's just like it's in like 80s arcade cabinet. You put the chip in where the quarter goes.
bloom, 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 bloom.
But everything's dead right now. Nothing's on.
Okay, pull it out. Hey,
yeah, engineer, pilot, astro
Vega,
astrogator.
Yeah.
what's the ETA on power?
Need it for the back.
Well, since we didn't find any people here, I don't know. We'll have to figure out what's wrong with it first.
Are you not doing diagnostics? I told you. No,
I was
told you
looking
to.
around for people first.
That's fair.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And critters.
Alright, so I'll make over and see how the engines are going.
Well, you can tell the engines are fine. They're
The fusion reactor.
yeah. Everything seems to be fine. The only parts they gave you were for the parts that they know that was wrong, which is in that was in the bridge.
Okay.
Okay. So fire up the fusion drive.
Well, let's.
To the drive.
I'm surveying
Where's
the.
the paper again?
I'm looking at the surveying equipment. I need to know exactly what.
It's just standard survey equipment. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
I know, but I need to know what we need to do to complete the contract.
They want you to fly around the
The volcano.
volcano, set off the seismic channels, so
Power
charges,
plant.
so the scanners can pick up the lava too.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
And we could do that while in flight.
Yeah, I do believe so.
All right. I was just making sure we didn't have to land, dig,
Plant a charge.
plant them. Yeah.
Well, you'll have to land, plant the charge, then
Okay,
take off.
then
You'll have to set the charges.
That's
Yeah.
the answer I
And then
want.
we
I
can
think.
probably pop them from more, not from orbit, but from there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, you probably pop them off all at once.
Yeah, we've done very similar things in Yellowstone. So
Okay. So
So how's the power plant?
Power plant seems to be, as far as you can tell, being it shut off, fine.
Alright.
Start it back up.
Okay,
I'm sure
roll
it's more than that.
engineering education. And don't get. You need a.
Let's see. It's
Don't-
not a jump drive, it's just a regular one. right?
Yeah, just regular engineering.
that's-
Education. It's a 5.
5.
wait. Can I give him leadership?
Are you in the engineering?
No, but we have communications. It just says he has to be able to hear me.
Okay, I'll go ahead and roll.
That was a pretty good roll.
15.
15. Okay.
leadership's in combat. Leadership action in combat, as detailed on page 74. There's no other use for it.
Oh.
Yep. I'm reading it right now.
Casey, are you with him?
Yeah, but I'm not trained in engineering at all.
Oh, yeah.
I have
am also not.
electronics
Go ahead and give him electronics.
with education.
Like I think it's reasonable for the DM to let you
my
give him a
God.
bonus.
That was
But
bad.
yeah, it's up to you. And the
No,
DM.
that's a scrub roll.
Okay,
The ship blows up. Everybody make new characters.
Yeah.
Damn it.
the lights flicker on for a second, and then just all of a sudden a whole bunch of red lights came on, and you just hit the emergency scram.
Okay.
Hey, I lost sensors. Did you cross wires?
That was very bad.
Yeah.
Something
And you
else
go
we
out-
gotta fix?
You go outside and you look and like, oh, I think some scrub brush came into one of the vents.
Oh no.
At that point in time, does it make is there an alarm sound?
Well, as soon as it's like the lights came on, and then all of a sudden you see a whole bunch of red lights where the bad stuff, the control system.
The
The
warning
check engine
lights
lights
came
all
on.
come on.
The
Yeah,
check
yeah.
engine light comes on, and all of a sudden you see this, meh, meh, and then it goes, doo, because you turned it all off.
Okay. Well, that was an alarm. I will be at the gangway. That's the word I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when it's repaired.
Alright.
Okay.
So, does that so a failure in Traveler, like if you attempt it again, does it give you a DM -1? So basically, you can't. Like eventually, you just fuck it up too bad that it. Just
Well,
broken.
but he can do something to mitigate that, like actually
Sure.
work on the.
I'm just curious how the skill rolls affect. Like,
It it would actually continue doing -1, but if he decides, hey, I'm going to actually do a quick inspection and work on it a little bit, then
I'm gonna replace a fuse. I'm gonna
Yeah,
instead
replace
of
a
just
fuse or something like
I
that.
think I'll go do my mechanical stuff.
yeah, like
Replace the part.
Okay. So go ahead and roll to replace the part and do another mechanics check, but with intelligence instead of education.
Okay.
To
Did that-
replace it?
No, he has to do that to figure out what was going on with the engine.
Oh, okay.
You can do that with education to replace
To
the part.
replace the part.
That's another 5.
All right.
Are you kidding?
wow.
Double ones.
Yeah.
Again.
Again.
They rolled the exact same thing again.
They were different dice, too.
Yeah, you're
I
having
pulled-
for some strange reason you're having a hard time trying to get that part out.
Like,
Confused.
you know, it's partially because instead of actual consoles, there's all these decals and stickers everywhere. It's hard to tell what's real and what isn't in the ship.
And that took you 5 hours.
All right, I'm going to try and mitigate this. See if I can figure out why this thing's not coming out. This is the jury rig part, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah. it
There's a
explains
lot of jury rigs. There's wires, really weird.
Okay,
places and stuff
so
like that.
I guess I'm going back to square one and looking through this and seeing how bad they screwed it up.
Okay. And while they're doing this, go ahead and make another recon check.
Yeah. Can I use the sensors? Or
The sensors on the ship are not.
Oh, okay.
Nothing's
We don't
working.
have power.
No worries.
No power to the ship whatsoever.
Since I'm watching, I'm also going to be making that recon check.
That's fine.
Recon is what? Intel?
It's recon and what skills are there?
I'm at it's
Strength,
either
dex,
7 or 8.
endurance, intelligence, education, social.
Intelligence.
7.
I got a 3.
Yeah, you don't see anything. In case you're wondering, I'm rolling really high for this thing.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
heavens.
It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. We're rolling really low over here. So.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I was super busy with the surveying equipment, so
Yeah.
I mean, I can't fix the ship yet.
You
but I
can
can
go
certainly-
ahead and make another check to see if you can figure out what's going on with the engine.
I'm also going to take a little bit of time and look in the galley
Mhm.
and just double check, like, if we have any food, like what.
There's very little food left in
no.
the galley.
Is there a way to close the gangplank?
Not while the ship is done.
Not without power.
This is an 8.
You finally figure out there's like 4 or 5 fuses that are like tripped.
So those are the real ones.
Thank you.
And I'll give you a +1 to start the engines now.
Okay.
Or start the reactor,
Alright, so
Power plant.
the power plant.
back to engineer.
Want to use different dice for mechanics just in case?
They got different dice.
Okay.
It's not going to help.
That only took 3 hours.
That's a 7 engineering.
7 engineering. You're able to get it up and going.
Okay.
And it's now probably getting dark outside.
All right. So
Yeah.
you want my mechanic checks?
Yes.
Just like,
All right. So the first one is intellect.
alright, I think it's
To
working.
figure out what's wrong.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
actually diagnose.
Okay. Do we have a ruling? I know that leadership says combat only. Is there a roll he can make to attempt to give him like just a +1? Because in combat it's different. He gets to add. He gets
I
to
got a
give them a
total of
bonus. Like
Okay, you're able to figure it out, and you're like, okay.
God,
Nice.
that wire does not go there.
And you're like, how the heck
Nor
did they
that.
get this thing to fly?
They bypass that?
It turns
you
out-
don't bypass
It
that.
turns out you're green wire colorblind.
That's probably true. And if I'm going with the concept I have, it's because I only have black and white vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, what? And you just got tired of it and just ripped it all out.
Remember to use the red sword to kill the blue creature, and the blue sword to kill the red creature. But there's a dog going, what?
What?
Yeah.
Which is incorrect because dogs can see blue.
Yeah.
It's like the color they see the most.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, everything. When I get my dog Max in our new house, I'm buying him blue everything.
Get him a nice cobalt.
Fucking yeah, just yeah.
Okay. How long did that take?
Well, we had 3 hours, so hopefully.
It took you an additional 3 hours, so it took you 6 hours total.
All right.
We have power, yeah?
After 3 hours.
Okay, I'm shutting the door.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Um.
I didn't say life support was working, but
And? We have vac suits.
I mean, do we?
We can leave the door cracked.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's open
Well,
or close. It's one of the
I
two.
also I need now. Can I make rolls for surveying? Because how close to the first drop point are we for the explosive?
I think they mostly on the couple miles.
Okay, so we're not at a point where there should be a okay.
No,
Because that's while they're all doing this, my job would then be to plot a point where
Yeah,
we
you
need to
can-
go for all the
you
charges.
go ahead and make a survey roll because they, as far as you know, they didn't start on anything to do the survey.
Okay.
We're just trying to get the ship working.
What role would that be?
It'd be what's your thing for surveying
Isn't it
and
profession?
profession and intelligence.
No, I don't. Survey is not a profession.
Oh, what?
It's just what I do. I'd have to look in the book, but I can. I have belter, but that's just for ores and things. I get recon maybe.
Yeah,
I gotta read up.
recon would be is more for spotting things.
Yeah, I don't know anything. I'll make a here. I'll roll and we'll figure it out. I got 8 on the die.
That's good enough to know where you want to
I'm
put that.
gonna.
I almost feel like that'd be a science.
A what?
Science, but
I mean,
don't
I'm
know.
cool with that too.
It'd be like geology.
Geology.
Didn't you have geology, don't you?
No, I have chemistry and archaeology.
Archaeology would work.
Yeah, I think archaeology would work.
Techniques of investigation and excavate. I can't say that word.
Excavation?
Thank you.
You don't
Yeah. So if I do have that,
It's like the
then
one thing I'm good at. This word's
9.
hard to pronounce. I probably know
So,
how to pronounce it.
Is it education or is it int? Education or int?
If I don't, I will make shit up.
So there is no like geology. There's planetology, but
No geology?
no geology.
Interesting.
Archaeology, astronomy, biology, chemistry, cosmology, cybernetics, economics, genetics, history, linguistics, philosophy, physics, planetology, psionicology, psychology, robotics, sophontology,
With the
and xenology.
with the planetology, to me, would encompass
Planetology
geology.
would work.
Yeah, but it says the study of planet formation and evolution.
Which
more the
is
study of
basic
planets.
earth science. It's
Yeah.
knowing the difference between mantle and rock. And
Yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. If
you
I probably would, if I knew that I would have taken that instead of chemistry, or maybe the next time I do a training, I'll do that instead.
well, I'll
'cause I
let
want a
you.
fundamental
Yeah,
for all
if
of it.
you.
Well, no, but I
Yeah.
get science 0 anyways.
Yeah, you get science 0, so
Yeah,
it's fine.
so I'm good.
So,
yeah, so
ba-
9.
I think it should be gambler. Like you're
Honestly,
you're mining for ores.
yeah.
Gambling.
Gambler would be fine if like you're what's it, homesteading? No,
Prospecting.
Is that
Prospecting.
prospecting? Thank you.
Yes.
But yeah, 9. So 9 is what I got.
Okay. Just remember, you're also in what they say is a dormant volcano.
Yeah.
The volcano. She awakens.
Did you go outside when you closed the ramp?
We didn't close the ramp.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
I thought we retconned that you didn't.
Not all the way.
Oh, I
So
mean,
you went down to go look at it? Go give me a recon intelligence check.
Hold on. Maybe I'm not understanding what this entails. Am I not by the door pushing a button, get the ramp up?
Yes, I want to see if you notice something.
Okay.
Because you're still looking outside.
4.
4. Okay.
You're attacked.
We're
I
determined
don't
to
have a
fail it.
recon 0, so
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. I just wanted to see.
I got negatives up the butt and down the leg.
You feel the ship rock a little bit.
Get us in the air.
That's a
If
different
the ships
problem.
are rocking,
Yeah.
The ships are rocking and needs to be in space.
that's
I mean, it's
fair.
not fixed yet. I guess that's where I'm at.
Yeah,
Fixing it.
you're fixing it. Also, you probably need to run system checks on all the other systems.
Yeah, I get that. But
do
that
we
would
have,
be
so if the
piloting
ship is
after
working,
it's
do we have
fixed.
access to the sensors?
You have access to the sensors, but you have not replaced the. The computers are started to come back up, but you need to replace the thing they gave you.
We need to
Yeah.
override the command key.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'm heading. Once the door is shut, it still takes them another 3 hours to fix it. So I'm in the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me a. What is it? Computers?
Don't say
Electronics?
computer.
Electronics.
Electronics.
Yeah,
Okay.
give me an electronics check.
What intellect or and education?
It'd be either one would be fine.
I have an 8.
Okay. Hey, you start the process like how Windows needs a new setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, you start that.
Okay.
What do you mean?
Can I roll to fix now?
Yes.
Okay. And that's mechanic plus education. Nice. So that is a 9 plus 2 is 11.
Nice.
You're like, oh, this is easy. Click.
Now that I got the wires figured out, how did this goes here?
This is how it should work. Pew.
Yeah.
System self-destruct initiated. No.
Override. Command override. Command override.
Whatever you do, don't flush the toilet. That's the new self-destruct. Until I get it fixed.
If it's yellow, let it mellow.
If it's
Or
brown,
you'll-
we're going down.
If you notice on the, if I look at the thing, that there's no central bathroom. Each cabin has a bathroom in
Which
it.
is not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of the bathrooms have not been cleaned in a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna scrub the living shit out of this. When
We are going to
Hopefully
take
it's not
a
living.
disinfector and a power washer to this thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
We'll do.
We'll find the nearest aquatic planet, open the vents, and just
We'll do sonic
sonic scrubbing.
scrubbing. Yeah.
And
Sonic my ass. We're getting a sandblaster in here.
probably
that
needs to. And my mind just went totally blank for some strange reason.
Yeah.
Yep. So we're.
Something is hitting the ship.
No, the ship is rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I? That would no.
The ship- and then
I don't know what.
But you have sensors now.
I do have sensors now. That was my question. I was like, now that we have, I can censor things.
Beep 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 beep.
So can I use sensors on the volcano?
yes.
Once you log in with your Hotmail account.
Oh,
right.
Hotmail.
9, 10, 11.
Okay, I'm probably cleaning off
You
the
notice.
pilot's chair.
Yeah.
Like,
Ye-
yeah, no.
Yeah, there's
no.
there's Dorito bags, and they just didn't clean up very well.
It's literally like the from Jurassic
Oh, it's
Park.
sticky.
Look at this
Yeah.
workstation. What a mess.
3 of the keys are stuck. You got it.
And
Yeah.
I have claws to do that.
Beak.
Crap. Just don't worry.
Now
I
you can
have
just go like
claws to
this,
fit
yeah.
inside.
I got an 11 on the sensor array.
Sensor array. You notice that the water level of the lake has gone down. It's going down an inch at
The
Got it.
water level?
yeah, because there's a lake,
Subduction.
Oh.
and it's going down
Do I? So the rocking, am I getting
Thermal scans?
mild seismic activity?
Correct.
Okay.
This is supposedly a dormant volcano.
Yeah, we got to go.
Correct. Could I do maths and get a time frame for eruption based on the water level and the seismic activity? In real life, I know you can.
Yeah. You can go ahead and make a roll for that.
Could this be education because I'm trying to do the maths? All right. That's 10 plus 2 plus 1, so
13.
13. You're thinking that
eruption's imminent.
eruption's
Captain, we gotta fucking go.
it's not imminent, but you have like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah. Would that be well, I guess technically we probably don't have to plant the because I could just record the information from the seismic activity to get whatever data we were supposed to get. And then also it's
and it's going to change here soon.
Yeah,
anyway.
I was like, we'll come back. How close is the volcano to the city?
16 kilometers. you said.
16
Yes, yeah,
kilometers
that's right.
to the main city.
To the capital city.
To the capital city. There are several cities
In between.
closer.
Oh, who builds next to volcanoes?
Mount
What
St.
kind of civilization does that?
Mount St. Helens.
Right. Well, to be fair,
Well,
I don't think
not
they
even-
didn't even know it was a volcano because they didn't even have the word for volcano at that time.
They did. Literally, their god Vulcan is named after volcano.
No.
Yes.
Volcano is named after Vulcan.
I agree.
They didn't come up with the word until after Pompeii.
No,
Exploded.
Herculaneum happened before Pompeii.
Really?
Right around the same time. Yeah. Both cities
I thought
were
they
buried.
were.
They're sister cities.
I
But
thought they were
Herculaneum
after.
got covered first, and then
No, sorry. Then
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
wrong. That's fine.
Yeah. Well, no, it's Herculaneum got buried. I just watched a thing on it on Netflix. It was terrifying. Pompeii was further away, and they had more people got out, but there were still tons of people stuck. Almost all of Herculaneum got covered. Like almost no one made it out of
Hercules.
Herculaneum. Yeah. You're right. They had a word for it, but I don't know why.
All right. So,
Anyways.
is this information actively being relayed to people?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to try and take off.
Okay. What systems have you brought up? Because right now you have.
So we have sensors.
What is it? Whatever the CNC does,
Yeah.
the CNC override.
So right now you have some of the bridge control stuff. You can go ahead and. So right now you've only activated the power core.
Power
Yeah.
core.
All right. Well, let's get the engines warming up.
Okay. Give me a. What would that be?
Most likely
Probably
engineering.
pilot.
Engineering, and if you're trying to do it off the checklist, we'll do whatever is the highest of intellect or what's the other one?
Education.
Education.
You could probably work in tandem.
Well, he's on the bridge and he's an engineer.
Yeah. He's flipping switches and he's like, okay, I'm plugging things here. And...
Yeah.
And you look for like a check sheet or whatever,
Oh, okay.
and it's like covered with a used hamburger or something. They used it as a bib.
These guys don't deserve to live.
Well, it
Well,
got
they
10.
certainly don't
got
deserve
10.
the ship.
Okay, you're able to start the.
There are far fewer stickers on the engines. This is good.
And you're able to. It takes you about 10 or 20 minutes to get everything hooked up.
All right. Well, I'm going through whatever piloting checklist I need to get this thing off the ground.
Okay.
Activating a ship's computer, electronics, or education. Your choice. Nice.
You might want to.
It's weird. There's like 4 different you can fly this thing skills.
Yeah.
For spaceships, it's usually
Yeah, spaceship operations. So there's a whole.
It's a class
It's
of
like
it's a-
Starfinder, where there's like you do this, this, and this, and that happens. Yeah.
yeah, it's to make everybody have a role
A
and
role
not
in
yeah.
the ship.
have an important role in
And
the
people
ship.
aren't just sitting there going, okay.
Like I played the Star Wars, the D6 version of it,
I
and
love Saga. Yeah,
but it's
Yeah.
pretty saga.
it's
Well,
pretty saga, and it's there's
you
you have one pilot.
Well, also, if you have a Jedi, they could do everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Use the Force is such a bullshit skill.
yeah.
And then they have the Fantasy Flight one, in which I can't find anybody to play with.
Dude, the dice are so convoluted.
Yeah.
I play online with several friends, and we have a program that automates the dice because I couldn't be fucked.
Yeah.
Like Destiny die and this, and I was like, ugh.
Well, I'm
How
hoping.
many dice can I roll? 6? Okay, the roll that does it for me, I'm good to go. Well, that's 5. 2 black and 2 green. Or
Yeah.
whatever, but yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. That's one of. I bought some of the books for it, and I never found anybody to play. But it was like,
I have all the books.
Yep, same.
I just can't get into it.
It's narratively, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's a great game.
It's the-
making a character is amazing.
the
Like,
dice.
it's just the dice.
It's the actual
man.
playing of the game is what's
Yeah.
rough.
If you made them like D6s and streamlined it, I would be down every day. I'd do that instead of this, or I mean, well, I'd like this game, but you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it's just we got to make it our own thing, and then they convolute the shit out of it. Like, I don't need 7 different colored dice to
I
have
would-
14 different emblems.
I went to a launch game for it, and it was just atrocious.
I'm sure my friend John and Clark's Javada, the guy that joined our Pal World server, they're the ones I play with
Okay.
when we do the Fantasy Flight one. They love it. I don't understand it.
I did a couple of games of Edge of the Empire, and I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I like the dice.
It's great. It's a fantastic system, except for the dice. For me, I have dyscalculia. I can't. I look at the dice and I go Greek. All right.
I just haven't ever really found anybody to play with, and it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
So let's resolve and head out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
great thing about Traveler, we can always be in space or in flight and be like, and next week on Traveler, or next month on Traveler.
You get
Okay.
and basically you start getting ready to set up to head off, and you'll get a couple emergency broadcasts. Hey, what's going on over there? And like that, and we'll resolve this in
Okay. Fantastic.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
Woo.
Yep.
The nearby towns are like, we don't have 4 weeks. What's happening?
I hope you guys had fun.
We
That's
did.
the main
Yeah.
goal.
Well,
of
and
the,
from now on, it'll be less.
it'll be a
banter
lot
and
less.
We missed.
We're
We missed last
understanding
week
the rules now.
or a week before. When we miss a game, we talk a lot more.
Yeah.
More. Yeah.
well, also will be, as I said, it'll be 4 weeks before we
It will.
do an
End of March. It's fine.
end of
Good.
March.
Yeah.
So fantastic.
So-
Go ahead and sign us out.
4th Friday of March will be the next episode
Traveler.
of Traveler.
Is that if you would like to join us during our live?
No.
No.
No, we don't have. It's not.
Okay.
It's not written down. Just
Oh, okay.
make something up.
Okay, thanks for joining us for our second inaugural start of
Our
Traveler.
initial
Not
adventure.
inaugural.
For this,
No, no.
for
That has a
campaign.
specific meaning.
Yeah.
We did a one shot. Now this is our campaign.
This
Yeah.
is the first episode of our campaign that we're starting off with, and hopefully we'll see if we actually survive the rampage,
volcano.
The volcano,
Yeah.
and
apparently don't want us to.
and everything else that happens.
Yeah.
And join us in 4 weeks for Traveler, and next week is Dorg.
First. Yeah.
So,
Torg, first of the month.
Yep.
and-
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna copy and post on Twitch. No,
Twitter.
X Twitter. Our schedule for the month.
Yeah. Okay.
So look
Fantastic.
forward to that.
We'll see you next week.
Yep.
see you next week.